Жалко, что не вышел этот хак, который я скриншот кинул. А то я бы его вместо настоящего. Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. So,
Hello.
Paper Mario time. Let's unpause them and let's just let the intro play out first. And all that stuff. Okay. OBS is saying that it is catching it, so... Okay, yeah, my stream window caught up. And I'm gonna do the whole full screen projector here so I can play more easily. So Hippocate, confirm, do you still see the whole screen properly and all?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, the backstory, I'm not even gonna read because it's very simple, no one cares. In the first Paper Mario game, it's very traditional Mario stuff. They barely just attempt to be original. Cause you know, gotta start somewhere, otherwise people just wouldn't understand probably, I don't know. Maybe it was mandated. But they got a lot more creativity with Paper Mario 2 and especially 3. So this is like an introduction to the concept.
There's 3 of them?
There is actually 5, but we don't speak about 4 and 5 because they're not RPGs at all, even remotely, and don't even have like a story or anything, and are kinda crap. But there's Paper Mario 1, this one. There's Paper Mario 2, 1000 Year Door for GameCube. Also there's Bowser. Kami Koopa was just kind of stuck there. There was Super Paper Mario, which is the third one. In the meantime, Bowser is in the process of stealing another artifact from other collection of star beings. And this particular one, apparently, they used to grant wishes to literally everyone in the world. And of course, Bowser, with that kind of power, is not something you want. But now he has it. So we gotta stop Bowser! Actually, in the other Paper Marios, or rather, in the ones that matter, Bowser is no longer ever a main antagonist. But in the first one, he still is, because it's tradition. Yay, and no one's wishes are gonna be coming true either, but you know what, that's a very weird concept, because like, isn't anything you try doing your wish, like, I wish to keep breathing, I wish to jump, or I wish to say this and that, technically, but I guess it works differently in the Mario universe. Anyway, for a start, this is what I just used to see if the controls work. I'm still gonna just stick to using the controller, honestly, because I'm too lazy to reassign the controls to keyboard keys. And I'm kind of curious to see how, like, the battle... like, there's mashing you have to do sometimes, button mashing... Is it called button mashing when there's like a QTE of just smashing button? It probably is. And other stuff, and I'm kind of curious how it would control with the controller, because I was kind of bad at it on keyboard. Anyway, let's restart this. Yes, delete file 1. Of course, I'm gonna go Antroid because tradition. I never entered anything apart from AAA or something like that when I was a kid with these file names. But then I started entering Ant, and I guess that's when it all started. Imagine if I didn't think to enter the beginning of my own name in some game's final score. Maybe my username would be just something completely different. End. Antroid star, yes. I love the art style of this game. Quite a lot. And some of the art assets here and there kind of look like they belong in Yoshi Island. For example, you can see the bushes right above... For Hippocate, I'm gonna move the cursor here a little bit, like right above the fence here and the Paracupa and below the background. These straight up just look like backgrounds from Yoshi's Island. But there is a whole Yoshi's Island chapter in this game later, so I don't even know. Anyway, we got mail. Here's Luigo. Luigo is the only one who can read and talk in this family, so... Hey Mario, we got a letter from Princess Peach. I'll read to you, okay? Okay. Alright, let's see. The latter is traditional classic Super Mario 64 style. I'm throwing a party at my castle in Mario and Luigi. I would be honored if you both could attend. Many guests from distant towns are hoping to meet you. There will be tasty sweets and all kinds of entertainment. I hope to see you there. I'm actually kind of interested what kind of entertainment she had planned because we don't get to see any of it. I can guess cake for sweets and stuff, but entertainment? Anyway, probably...
However you pronounce that.
Yeah, it's the second one, it's the soft. Is it called the soft G when it's a G?
I don't know.
I think it is. Also, I think I should make you a bit louder, because I can barely hear you over the music.
No.
Oh, okay, you were speaking quietly then. Anyway, here we go through Toad Town into the castle. The castle looks quite a lot like in Super Mario 64. What a magnificent castle! I never get used to this place. It looks like lots of guests are already here. I forget if in Mario Odyssey they had a similar layout, but you know, there's the door that goes to wherever the hell this door goes. I don't actually remember. This door normally goes to the underwater level. It doesn't seem to open. Yeah, I don't have enough stars, goddammit. This one always used... I think it might have gone to the basement, but here's a kitchen. Oh there, Mario, tasty, hey. I guess I don't remember in the second game if they continue this, but all the Toads named end with the initial T, I guess for Toad, so they are all puns. I don't know this, but I cooked all the food for this big party. I made my most delicious dishes. So we can use some home ingredients now. Go shopping. What? I hate shopping. I understand you. Okay. Been practicing cooking. Oh, but someday I get good enough to cook. Yes. To cook, Mario. Actually, I think this might be the first game with a cooking mechanic, and I remember really enjoying it. And literally all it is you later have this cook in the town. You bring her ingredients, like one ingredient, and she makes something different out of it. And then halfway through the game, you get the ability to bring her 2 ingredients. And I don't know why, but it was really fun to just find out what ingredients would actually make something in the end. Say, Mario!
Can you make pizza and spaghetti?
Interesting question. I don't remember, but maybe some sort of pasta? I doubt on pizza. I just had a pizza, but in the game probably not. It would require probably a bit too many ingredients. Like a mushroom and something. I feel like there was a pasta in the game, so maybe there is a mushroom pasta of some sort. But we'll see. There might be just like mushroom dish or something like that. Say Mario, when I go super in speech, I'll go later. I'm thinking I'll mingle for now. You press in from the... Yes, okay. Looking well. Enjoy the part, yes. There's the gossip. Why is there only 2 of them? Isn't there supposed to be 3 of you guys, girls? Oh, welcome, Mario. The last party was lovely, wasn't it? By the way, Princess Peach has been waiting for you. Oh ho ho! I think Princess Peach has been looking forward to seeing you since morning, Mario. She's been restless. How cute. Yes, indeed.
She's waiting for you in her bedchamber.
Well, I mean, does seem to open. I actually don't remember where her room is located, because we get to visit it later in the game. I don't remember where it is in relation to, like, the main halls of the castle, but whatever. Also, there's a penguin from Yoshi's Island. Officially, I think in Yoshi's Island these were called Bumpties? I think it's Bumpty. You know what, also? I'm starting to think that maybe I also probably sound a bit quiet. So I'm gonna lower the volume just a little bit here. Okay. Wow, this castle is absolutely breathtaking, don't you think? I wish I could stay here at Peach's Castle forever.
You are breathtaking.
No, your breath. Imagine the castle replied. But I think this game might be one of the first times where Mario enemies were just NPCs and talked to you and everything. Were just treated as different species that lived peacefully in the kingdom. Because
what about Mario RPG?
Well, you do team up with Bowser on that one, but I don't think you get like Koopas and Goombas that don't fight you. In cutscenes they like are Bowser's troopers, and I think they are regular enemies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are also regular enemies, but they always fight you. They don't. Maybe a couple of them like talk to you here and there, like that one Magic Koopa at the very end that like restores your health, something. I forget what he does, but Bowser pretty much orders him. In this game, there's like a Koopa village, a Goomba village. There's Penguin Town, all kind of shit. So, might be the first. And yet, Bowser is the arch-villain in this game. Unlike the next ones. The next one, man, there is just such bizarre things in the next Paper Mario games. I'm kinda hoping to breeze through this one so we can get to the real interesting stuff. Greetings, Mario, I'm the Minister of Princess Peach's castle. It's good to see you here. When you're around, I feel like our kingdom is secure. Yep, our future looks bright. Yes, indeed. Maybe this is the third sister of those two. Hello, Mario. I'm always on the cutting edge of fashion, I must say. Your outfit is just fabulous. It really suits you. Well, I mean, no one has probably seen Mario in anything different. Of course they think it suits me. There's a penguin in there.
They probably saw Mario in like frog suit. Or
Yeah,
raccoon
yeah,
suit.
fair enough. Yeah. That raccoon, that's the Tanuki. That's the Japanese... Is it actually mythological or not? Or is it only the only mythological part is like its huge balls? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I know there's an anime about them, because I read it in the magazine back in the day, in the gaming magazine, because it had an anime section, for godforsaken reason. Anyway, penguin in a... I guess it's supposed to be like a Russian boyarin hat or something. The typical, like, tall fur hat. I'm here on behalf of lovely Shiver City. I'm the mayor here, you know? My goodness, look at the time. I have to go shopping for souvenirs with Frosty. And there's a Koopa. Come from Koopa Village, which is just down the road from here. From here? Oh, I just had the honor of talking with Prince Peach. What a wonderful lady she is. Slices of cake. Ah, this is Princess Peach's room. But I'm afraid she isn't in here at the moment. Huh? Oh no, absolutely not. I don't think it's very polite to go into a room without asking first, Mario. I
How
said
do we
no.
steal her panties though?
Well, it was in the Mario RPG, where I think you can enter her room in the Mushroom Kingdom Castle there, and you can literally find something like under the bedroom that's called Princess Peach's question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't remember what it does, or maybe someone just rushes in and takes it from you or something. I don't remember exactly. But I mean, that can be speculated to have happened already. I said, no, that means no. You're simply not allowed to go in there. I said, no, that means no. You're simply not allowed to go in there. Boy, you're persistent. I guess I have no choice. Hurry up in there, though, and don't touch anything. I didn't actually know that this was possible. I was watching videos of that mistranslated, Google translated ROM hack that I posted a screenshot from in the Discord. And they revealed to me that you can enter this if you just pester him over and over.
He said don't touch anything, but he didn't say anything about touching ourselves.
Well, we don't have time for that. We can get caught. What a big fireplace. And what a cozy fire. Her dresses are beautiful, but they all look the same. This must be her favorite style of dress. There are cosmetics. Mario looks fine without them. A framed photo of Mario. Quite a fluffy bed. It looks like this bed was designed for sweet dreams. A vase full of lovely flowers. They smell heavenly. It doesn't seem to open. Yeah, well, we did our business. Unless the sofa is a thing. No, we cannot say anything about the sofa. Oh well. How was it? To tell the truth, I've never seen the inside of a room. Well, let me tell you later. I'm gonna meet with the real thing now. I kind of... How did they put the carpet under the pillar? That bothers me. Unless the pillar is just like the cardboard tube from the giant toilet paper roll or something, because it sure looks
They
like
cut
it.
the carpet to fit.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be too hard. This is like two sides here. And quite a sharp angle. I'm just a trainee, so many guesses. My heart's been beating like a bass drum. Bass drum. Ever since this morning. Thump, 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 thump. Don't have to talk about it. Okay. In the next games I'm gonna talk to more people, but in this game, I don't know, there's probably like little jokes here and there and just amusing lines, but it's probably not gonna be anything super special. Also, there is a... I guess we'll see it. I don't remember when we first arrived in the place with the like uneven lighting, but there's an interesting visual effect, because there's like lighting somehow on Mario's sprite, but I'll show it and I guess mention it again when it actually is visible. Oh Mario, you came to the party to see me, you're so sweet, thank you. Well, I mean, I came for the cake mostly. I was just resting a bit. It gets tiring greeting all of those guests out there. Nobody will bother us here. Shall we relax and chat, just the two of us? Yes, yes, yes. It was a lovely day today, so I'm sure it's comfortable out in the balcony right now. Would you accompany me, Mario? I'll have to think about it. Suddenly, bullshit. And I think this might have been the first appearance of the like clown car face from World. And several other characters and whatnot are going to reappear. Or actually, I guess no. Maybe it was an RPG. I don't remember a lot about RPG. I played probably the least. Are you alright, Mario?
Gunner.
Hello, Chain Gunner. What in the world was that? Oh, the lighting might be already visible here. Only like a couple pixels. Oh my, look, Mario. Still daytime. Oh, stars. Also another sprites as well. You can see some lighting on Bowser. That's like... I'm not gonna say procedural, because that's probably a wrong term to apply, but it's dynamic. Gwa, Prince Beach! Bowser. This can't be. As you made the ground shake just now, wasn't it? Yes. What did you do? Yeah, it was me. I've lifted the castle up into the sky. It's sitting on my castle now. Weren't expecting that, huh? Ah, this castle's under my control now, my dear. Now you will be me. Mrr. Ah, what? It's Mario. What a shock. No, not really. I expected you to turn up right on cue. You're just as annoying as ever. Fortunately for you, there's nothing I can do this time. Haven't you learned your lesson by now, Bowser? You can never defeat Mario. Why don't you give up? Why am I reading Peach in Luigi's voice? True. I have had my problems in the past, but this time is different. This time I'm gonna win! Okay, tough guy, let's go. Oh no, flickering. Well, we'll just gonna have to deal with that, I guess. Mario can do it. There is a flickering problem in this game that has been known, and we'll see if it starts happening in the more large environments. It didn't happen in the Toad Town little cutscene, so it probably won't. But we'll see. I might have to reset up some plugins again, because I didn't, play too far. I had to just make sure everything works. I just pretty much got into the castle, walked around for a bit, and that was that. But the other video plugin that I ended up using for banjos produced weird shit in the very beginning, like in the menus, so I opted for this one. Hopefully it doesn't get like darker when OBS is active like in Banjo. Good old Mario, always fighting, you're a thorn in my side. Today your pathetic little attacks won't beat me. I have a star on a stick. I stole from Star Haven and Star Road. That's a fine piece of work as a power ground wish. I use the Star Road to increase my strength, and you can beat me, Mario. Now Bowser is Luigi.
And then Bowser wished, I wish that everyone liked me. And then he turned into Bowsette. And the rest is 18+.
Alternate history. Well, if they make another Paper Mario, that should be the plot, because the last two Paper Marios pretty much didn't have a story, as far as I'm concerned. I like that, Mario? Well, not this. Dunger. When has jumping on Bowser ever worked? This is bullshit. So I've got how sad. You'd best take some vitamins, because it didn't hurt at all. Ooh. This might be the first game. Actually, in RPG, you probably also can jump on Bowser. But, in the regular Mario games, I don't think it's ever done anything. Always just hurt you. I'm just expect Mario's not much for you and me. It's not even worth my time to toy with you anymore, Mario. It's time to end this. Here you go, Mario. Good night. A weird looking flame
Princess
attack.
also died in the attack.
No, Mario's protected her with his slightly smaller body somehow. I don't know. Oh no, Mario, get up. Yes, oh yeah, I did it. Finally, I beat my old rival Mario, yes. Congratulations on victory, you vicious that's why you're the king. As long as I have the star road, everything I wish will come true. No one can stop me now. Yoink, Princess should just have stolen, but Princess frozen in shock. Well, I guess might as well get rid of Mario, he's no good to anyone now, that's for sure. Woo! But since he is a piece of paper, there is no fall damage. Oh no, Mario! This dude's returned from RPG. I don't think there's ever been armored Koopas in the platformers. That music sounds a lot like it came from the credit sequence of Yoshi's Island as well. I wonder if there was a lot of same people working on these games. Play from the stars. Like this background, you cannot tell me like these bushes and the canopy don't look like Yoshi's Island graphics.
Kinda do, yeah.
The Yoshi's Island chapter in this game might be one of my favorites. Even the boss is gonna be something you recognize from that game if you remember anything about it. Not quite froggy, but you know, still good. Okay, and the spirits seem to be rendering properly. Man, I remember when I played this, yeah, and the text like this whispering weird noise text. None of this worked properly when I played this last time, when I beat it as a kid. Like, all sorts of, I was just fine with all sorts of weird visual glitches everywhere. It's actually kind of weird to see the game properly now. Oh, thank heavens. He's been gravely injured, but I think he'll recover. But Bowser has the Star Rod. Now he's mightier than Mario. It's hopeless, all is lost. Everybody just calm down. As long as we keep it together, there's always hope. Now, our fates are in Mario's hands. We must try to revive him. Gather round, everyone. Send Mario your power. Just find the one-up mushroom, come on. Phew, that's it. That's all we can do right now. Mario, please get up, please. Phew. There's like some fellas around here. Oh, who will it be? It's that shirt, this hat, and this mustache. You know, this really looks like the one of the Mario. Wouldn't be, could it? The real Mario? Hey, hey, wake up. Come on, up and at him. Oh no, you won't wake up. Yeah, I think this literally is the first friendly Goomba we ever see in Mario game. Oh, what am I gonna do? That Goombario. Man, I cannot wait until they finish and release that hack because it's already hilarious. They haven't played, I mean they have played further, but I have not seen past like the Koopa Village. And the Goombario in the hack is called Goverman. I don't know why, but that cracks me up a little bit. Mario, can you hear me, Mario? I'm Eldstar, Star Spirit, I have something very important. Well, basically he's just gonna retell us everything that happened. And also tell us what to do. The immediate next thing. Which is go to the Star Summit. The closest place to Star Haven in the known universe. It's like a little hill behind Toad Town. I don't know why that's the closest. It's not the highest mountain or anything. Oh, Mario! I'm so happy to see you awake. You haven't opened your eyes for days and days. Everyone's been worried sick. This place? This is Goomba Village. It's a tiny village that just west of Toad Town. Man, imagine naming your village after your species, huh? Would be weird. Well, the residents are mean.
This is human village.
Yeah. This is not... Actually, humans are the most underrepresented minority in Mario, in Mushroom Kingdom. Apart from... Yeah, in Mario Odyssey there's a whole like realistic human world, but... That's just like one country, it's separate from Mushroom Kingdom. The only residents are me and a single family of Goombas. The Goombas in the family are just the nicest folks you'll ever meet. They are the ones who found you unconscious in the forest and carried you here to get better. Huh? Star with a mustache? You're saying a star told you to go to Shooting Star Summit? Yeah. No, I saw nothing like that, and I sure didn't see anyone coming out of this house. Well, it was a mental projection. I wonder, Mario, maybe she just had a dream? Or maybe you just had a dream? Mario tilts his head. Well, maybe not. It could have been some sort of message from a star spirit. They live in Star Haven. Shooting Star Summit is yeah, that. Who knows? In any case, I'm glad to see you've recovered. I know the Goombas would be happy if you paid them a visit. It's just me, or is that little pail or whatever you call this like little thing that they used to... I guess it doesn't seem exactly...
It's a Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, I was about to say it's literally just a floating emerald. But it's meant to be, I imagine, like this like angled square piece of cloth. That would be a recipe for having those jars just fall down and crash if you accidentally pull on it. Like, why would you even do that? But maybe I'm not familiar with many concepts of like room sanitization. No, hygiene. Hygiene sounds like it's personal body hygiene. I don't know. Like, maybe that prevents from dust from getting or something. Hello, Mini Spider. Why do you redact the message? I just noticed there was something.
It was a confusing message.
Oh.
He deleted it so we wouldn't ask what he was talking about.
Well, now I will ask what you're talking about. Anyway. Accent, okay. Oh, land's sakes, Mario, it's nice to meet you. My. I'm so glad you woke up. Can't tell you how worried I was when you were just lying there asleep for so long. I guess no, they all have kind of like these weird fangs. There's Goombario. Hey Mario, I'm Goombario, I'm your biggest fan. You don't know what this means for me to meet you, seriously. Yeah, after I've killed so many of your kind. Mario, you look better, I'm so glad. I was really worried about you because you were lying there in the forest and you didn't open your eyes the whole time. And it was... You could have been the first Goombas to claim the corpse of Mario, but no. This is an ice Goombas. Okay, enough money from that bush. Howdy Mario, feeling better? Feel free to rest in our house. You what? You have to leave right now? Oh, shooting star summit, something important, no doubt. Well, I believe that the summit is near to town. I'll have to wait a bit, I have to fix this gate. The earthquake the other day really did a job on it. Did it feel like the... did it feel like a quake? Shoot, I thought the sky was falling. Just relax, don't worry. I'll have this fixed in a jiffy. Yeah, okay. This is JRPG code for talk to everyone until something happens. Oh, Mario, hello, dearie. You may call me Goomba. I'm a Goomba grandmother, so that's where I got the name. Oh, I was born a grandmother, you see. Have you already met my lovely grandchildren? Aren't they sweet? Especially little Goombaria. Why, she looks just like I did when I was young. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna take a word for it.
Wasn't there like some Goombet with ponytail?
That's in the second game. I think it's Goombel, probably. I actually don't remember particularly well what her name was, but I think it was Goombella. Ooh, you startled me. Yes, Mario, isn't it? So you're waking at last, good. You would pull through. Call me Goomba, I have a face. I'm the Goomba grandfather, so I'm Goomba. I'm sorry, but would you mind giving me the details later? I'm pretty busy fixing the veranda. She had pretty much like Dixie Kong's hair, and one of those light hats for cave exploring. Okay, I talked to everyone. How about your gate, Papa? Okay, Mario, I was looking for you. You said to tell if finish fixing the gate. I can tell that I'm there. And the last, this style of game that I tried playing, not actually quite this style of game because it was, I don't remember it having RPG element, but it was Landstalker for Genesis, Sega Genesis. And I got stuck in that game super, well, actually not, maybe not often, but I got stuck, I had to resort to a walkthrough, because I came to a town, and I didn't know what order to like talk to people and where to just happen to be in order to overhear stuff, and I realized how, I mean, in this one it's simple, just talk to everyone, but in some JRPGs, sometimes progression is real weird, like you have to pretty much kind of guess what the story needs to happen or something, I don't know. Oh, what a job, sorry that I kept you waiting, the gate's finally fixed. You take this road straight ahead and eventually reach Toad Town, the home of Princess Peach's castle. I believe that Shooting Star Summit is just beyond there. So bad you can't stay, I feel like I just met you, but duty calls I know, come back and visit if you can. Best of luck, Mario. Yeah, I am puzzled that Mario, the master of jumping and unlocking, cannot just jump over this fence, but whatever. Hey, my instincts were right. Mario, I can't believe you're on your feet after taking such a beating from King Bud. What's a coincidence, Mini Spider? You're a hardy one, alright? It was smart to come here to check on you. Huh, what's that, Daddy? What is that weird flying thing? I like Goombaria's face there. It's like, what the fuck is that? Weird, you rude little... I'm a beautiful Koopa with a beautiful name, Kami Koopa. I wish I had time to teach you a lesson, Brad, but no. Mario, hear this! It is useless for you to try to save Princess Peach. Ridiculous, laughable. As you have seen, King Bowser's more powerful than ever. You can deal with this time. Oh, that even you. Okay. Here's a gift from him. Goomba is also Or what's his name? The father. Just giving her this thing kind. Mario, you will kneel and weep when you see the wonderful changes King Bowser's made. The world is ours now. Actually, he has made no changes. Well, I mean, no, he did install some minions in some places to keep the Star Spirits. I just fixed this gate. Nobody say gate to me. Chemical bullet fiend. Did you hear what she said about the princess? It didn't sound good. Nothing's happened to her. What? What? Bowser went and kidnapped Prince Peach again? Oh, unbelievable. And now you have to go shooting some time and help Zephyr, right? This could be a problem. Yeah, we just gotta do something, right? Mario's gotta save the princess, nobody else can do it. Here's an idea. Maybe you can break this block with Goompa's big hammer. I think he's using it to fix the veranda, yes. We didn't see it, but he was sure using it. Go ask him for it, yes. Also, I'm gonna save, because who knows what can happen to the emulator. Man, like the simple music is nostalgic to me because this was close enough to childhood when I played this. Something didn't load properly. No. Still, piece of paper. You'd think a piece of paper would even instinctively like fear falling in heights. Oh, my back. Who's that? That you, Mario? I remember a great crashing noise and then the veranda collapsed and I fell. Did you fall too? Just stepped out the door in the air, did you? Well, we're both okay. Problem is we can get home. We can't get home because that block is in the way. More blocks. This block shouldn't be here. Well, this is a problem for us. Ah, hammer, of course. Where did it go? I was using it to fix the veranda, like around here somewhere. No, nowhere to be seen somewhere. Mario, we'd better look for it. Yes. Wasn't it like the hidden lore of Super Mario Bros. The one that the blocks were all made by Bowser using magic out of Toads? So I don't think it's ever been repeated in any way that blocks were made by Bowser, but in here it's at least some slightly similar. Some of these blocks are put here by things happening. Hammer has got to be somewhere close by. Looks just like that. Look for bushes. Yes. Shake bushes, get money. Money is important. Especially double money. I don't remember how useful it actually is. I know there's a lot of stuff to buy, but how important is the stuff? And how often I run out of money?
Metal foliage acquire currency.
Pretty much. Found the hammer. Mario can do the hammer attack now. Smash a yellow block. There we go, let's hit the hammer. Where you can will come? Yeah, yes. Also use the hammer to the trees and make them stuff. Okay, I hope it's the button. Yes, it's the button I thought it would be. Yeah. Let's faithfully break into pieces.
Can you hit the old timer with a hammer?
I don't think he cares. I figured, what was the game? There was some game when there's like a defeated enemy. Actually, it might have been this one. At some point, one of the like mini bosses you defeat stays there, and you can keep hitting him with a hammer. I feel like I remember that being from some newer game that I played more recently, where like hitting NPC or something with a hammer was pretty much an alternate way to interact with them.
Do you actually need money for buying shit?
Well, I don't remember how much stuff I need to buy, but you know, having like magic restores and whatnot, it just speeds up the game. I guess I don't know if it speeds enough to spend time here looking for money, but whatever. Anyway, the dolly. So many people lose things all over the place. Almost feel like looking around everywhere. Yes, basically quest items in the bushes and whatnot. But the dolly is property of Goombaria, so we'll return it later. Oh no, this is home. Yeah. Ouch! Something happened off screen. Some violence. This fucker.
What are you guys? This is my playground, idiots! Nobody sets foot in here without my permission. Nobody! Prepare to start crying at the feet of Master Junior Trooper.
Oh no. I hope that flick. I mean, actually, it does probably matter. But I hope it doesn't happen in every fight entrance. Jerry Trooper is the boss of neighborhood gang, a bit of a bully. He's more bark than bite, you can beat him easily. Just boost yourself up, and don't take any leap. I'll still right here behind you and watch your progress. Thanks. Let's hit the child with the hammer a little bit. Makes no difference right now in terms of damage or anything, but in the future it will. Good move, go on! Hit this child with the hammer some more.
Are you gonna do those like time events or shit, like when you like press the button and do double damage or whatever?
Eventually. They are not actually available right now. In this, I don't remember, I think in RPG they just were available from the start. But in this game you actually, just a little bit ahead from here, you get an item that allows you to do them for some reason, but whatever. Until that story bit, we don't get to use those moves. This game is a bit simplified in terms of RPG mechanics, but I also enjoy the low numbers of everything, because you can pretty much like calculate how the fight is gonna go. It's not like large numbers and randomized numbers or anything. You are able to calculate several turns in advance. You probably can do that in all those kinds of RPGs, but you know, I could never be arsed. Wonderful fighting! You got star points. You got star points every time you beat an enemy. Every time you say you got star points. Also, I think money can be used to get like blessings in the second town, which can double your XP winnings randomly and do some other random things, and so it's good to keep like the strongest, longest blessing at all times. I mean, I'll be back!
He's gonna be a recurring dumbass that you can beat 20 times?
Pretty much. And he is the one that, I guess probably after the last fight, he just stays there and you can keep hitting him with the hammer, he says ouch. But that's the only instance I can think of off the top of my head, unfortunately. Got the mushroom. This is kind of funny actually here, I just understand. You've got the mushroom, and the translations in that hack, the translation was understand the item name, and I just realized why, because you got, you know, to get something, it can also be used as an understand. It's weird. You got an item! Oh boy, now I gotta... Huh. I should probably remap the directions of the stick, or I should just get used to treating right and left opposite from what the game tells me. Free health restoration. I like this little shudder effect that Mario has when that happens. I think that is supposed to portray general discomfort. Is used in other situations as well.
Do you need a better hammer to break that?
Yes. How did you guess?
I'm very, very smart.
You're very genre savvy. Yes, throughout the game you get hammer upgrades and boots upgrades. And that's why sometimes your hammer or your boots are stronger. Apart from, you know, several other considerations. As Goombas, they're loyal to Bowser. If you see, you'll attack without hesitation. If you successfully... Yes. Or strike. Because hammer is a single attack with like a power equal to what you'd get out of jumping. But you know, with jumping, if you do that like, timed move, you get 2 jumps, with half the power. And with the hammer, if you do the timed super move, it's a single attack with the full power of that kind of power. And basically, if an enemy has defense, it's better to hit them with the hammer. That kind of thing.
Could you shake that bush?
Maybe I can shake the bush. That bush could have been slightly too much in the foreground. Okay, I think, yeah, Goombas have 2 health, so... 1 starting hit and 1 hit in the fight, and it's enough. This bush is a bit... yeah, I cannot actually reach it from the angle that you shake it from usually, so I guess it's inactive. Yeah, get shit. I'm gonna see if I can do some body flickering. The spike Goomba, see the spike on his head? Be careful not to jump on him, he'll definitely get hurt. There is a thing... Let me actually quickly get the graphics plugin. There is this thing, hybrid. And here it says that hybrid like prevent more flickering, blah blah blah. So let's see if I set it to new and if it prevents any flickering. Okay, and also I need to, as usual, do the OBS thing where it recatches the thing. Display. Oh boy. What is even going on? Well, let's jump on. Oh, no, no, no. Ah, interesting. Hopefully this will stop happening. Like after this fight or something. Or if that black screen during the selection is gonna press, I'm just gonna quickly switch back. Oh, Jesus! That's even worse. I think... Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think that is supposed to be like, when it's flickering, I think it's trying to do like a little... Oh, recommend automatic. Let's go with that also. Maybe that'll help. And recatch the emulator. Ding. Display. Okay. It's trying to like a little blur, motion blur effect. So like every second frame or something is a combination of a rendered frame and the previous frame. And so in that, like when it wasn't, flickering was just black, but when it was the other type, other setting, it was using like some weird cached, not rendered frame. Maybe in this case, we'll see if that other setting fixed it, but if not, maybe I need to do the copy every texture to frame buffer or whatever setting. Oh, interesting. Maybe I do have to do that. Or actually no, it's just the OBS fucking up. Okay. Graphic plugin. Under settings, get slow. Wonder why this happens. But I guess I'm gonna just keep playing not in full window now, because too often do I have to... Man, what? Okay, it's just straight up not wanting to work anymore. Interesting. Oh, and now everything is alright. I might switch to the other graphical plugin in real time here. It did some weird things, but it was minor in the menus, so maybe it's not important. Oh, Jesus, yeah, that sounded very slow. And of course it's not catching the footage anymore. Okay, time to switch plugins. I'm gonna quick save here, in case it restarts the game or anything. Settings, plugins, Jabos Direct, apply. Okay, it's sketching. I guess nothing's wrong with this picture right now, so that should be fine. Airborne enemies. I appreciate that now we can switch plugin without like stopping the game or anything. Jump over one enemy, yeah. Also the classic, you know, you can't hammer airborne enemies, that kind of stuff. You cannot jump on spiked enemies. But all that the default plugin that I just selected did wrong. During the starting screen was the Nintendo logo and some other logo was there, Alpha Dream or something. Like the background was not pure white, it was slightly grained, so the logo was drawn on like a rectangle of white and it looked weird. And also when the menu buttons would turn around. Huh. Yeah, like this weird shit happens still. I guess it's probably some type of problem with frame buffering still. Open memory. Advanced copy frame. Apply. Okay, let's see if this did anything. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe I'll figure out what to do about this later, because I'm pretty sure people are able to emulate this without these artifacts at this point. Maybe there's another visual plugin that I can use, but this is not too devastating in the grand scheme of things. And I mean, there is all sorts of like gaps in geometry in the oh shit, what's happening to the Toad House sign? Huh. Never worry kids, here I am, thanks to young Mario here. I made it back alright. And I just left for some reason. Okay, cool. What is happening to that sign? That's really weird. That thing looks, let me open up for you. You know what I hate? When people draw like squinting with reshaping your pupils instead of actual like closing of the eyelids, like on the grandfather and the daughter here. I cannot stand this. And yet, it's done like that all the time. Goompa, where have you been? I looked outside and wow! But in the veranda we're just playing gun! No, I was very, very worried about you. Really worried. Sorry, kids. I apologize. I didn't mean to make you fret. Just take it easy now. I'm back safe and sound. Now, before I forget, I've decided to give you some Mario. Here's something. Wait here a minute. Huh? Hey, that doll you've got. That's the one Gumbaria lost. She was looking all over for it. Want to give it back to her? No. Ah, you can see here, like the rectangle behind the choice of dialogue here is slightly grayer, but that's probably better than the fighting flickering and the emulator losing sight of everything and just dropping. I would say no, because I'm pretty sure you get another chance to say yes, but I just don't feel mean enough right now. It's my dolly, 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 you're back, thank you so much. I'm so happy, my sweet dolly, don't you ever get lost again. Here's a present from me, look at the pretty glitter. Glitter? Oh, right, star piece. And take this too. And Mario does the shiver. Ugh. You always seem to beat up your enemies, do you work out? I study self-defense by reading books by the masters and listening to Dad and Goomba. I also exercise every day so I can be strong like you. It's starting to show too, I'm getting big muscles. Where? I'm afraid to ask. Yeah, Gombario's head is hard as a rock now. When he does his headbang move, it really hurts. Why does he do it on you? Oh, be quiet, Gombaria, you're embarrassing me. Of course, it is true. Sorry that I've kept you waiting, Mario. It's okay, Goomba, we're just rapping with Mario. Oh, rapping, huh? Sorry, I wanted to give this to Mario. The Power Jump badge. Is it called a badge? Yes, okay. I'm gonna dodge the tutorials. Better listen now, I already know. By the by, Mario, I heard from Guma. You're taking it upon yourself to try to rescue Princess from Bowser's clutches, yes. It's what I do. Oh yeah, Mario can beat Bowser with one hand tied behind his back. Now, Gumbario, Mario, please take this hammer. It should serve you well. If I were just a bit younger, I'd accompany you on your trip. I'd have done some damage. The years have started to weigh on me though, I'll tell you, this lower back pain. Adventure, you're so lucky. Princess rescuing is so cool. I really want to be an adventurer too someday. Me too! Hashtag, oh, here's an idea. Gumbario. Perhaps the timing is perfect, you're no longer a child, and the evil times are upon us. I'm sure Mario will agree. We should accompany Mario. What? Really? May I go, Goomba? May I really go? Yes, oh yeah! Mario, you won't regret this, I guess he said. Mario, join your party, yes. Press down to have him tell you about people, places, or things nearby. When you're interested, just ask him. Goombario is always helpful during battles. Yes. Way to go, Goombario. Mario, I know Mario will prove to... I don't care for his name too much. Well, I'm tempted to start calling him just Government, like in the hack. Well, I think it's about time for my nap. I'll be in the house. Goodbye's a way of making this old Goomba get weepy. It's so cool, Mario, let's go! But wait, your HP looks a little low. Maybe you ought to take a rest at the toy house. Nah, I'll be fine. Okay, tell me about your mother. She's my mom, Goomama. She sometimes gets on my nerves when she worries too much about me, but I still love her lots. I'll tell her what I just said. Seriously, Mario, promise me. I cannot speak, so you're safe. She's my sister Goomaria. She's a spoiled girl, but still everyone always nice to her. Why? He's my dad, Goompapa. He's willing to do anything for us. We can always count on him. It doesn't really look like it though, but you see him fixing stuff after the earthquake? That's when I knew he was cool. Oh yeah, fixing things is cool. Can I shake the bush? Yes I can, but nothing comes out of the bush. Although, I happen to know some comes out of the tree. A Goom nut. Special nut found only in Goomba village. Mostly probably useful for cooking later than just consuming like that. Hey, Dad, did you hear I'm going out adventuring with Mario? I'll make you proud, Dad, I swear, just wait. Do your best, son. You've grown into a strong boy. I know you'll be great help. It's a good thing you spent so much time training, huh? Now do your old Goompapa proud. There we go, problem solved. I have a feeling your road will be lined with difficulties, so try not to overdo it. Be watchful, yet stay cool. Come, mind is the wisest. Oh, hang on now, Mario. I noticed you aren't wearing the badge. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Shit. So badges are an interesting mechanic here that's not been seen in other Mario RPGs on the Paper Mario series. Basically, you know, you got points to a lot using these badges, and they give you special moves and sometimes just passive status effects and whatnot. And some of those include just plus HP and FP. So when I'm leveling, I'm gonna, you know, marginally raise my health and magic. But then I'm gonna just start investing into badge points, because they are pretty much, they can be replacement health and flower points if you have the correct badges. And if you don't need those, you can just replace them with like a stronger attack or something. It's pretty much exactly like in Nier Automata. What, did I get the first? I guess I did. Let's tattle on the Goomba. This is a Goomba. Goombas are what it calls small fries. Actually, they're pretty much the smallest fries. Hey, wait, I'm one of them. Makes you can jump and rock with a hammer. These guys are old school. They've been around since we were in Super Mario Bros. So this gives you the enemy's health permanently. So every enemy you tattle once is gonna have a health bar. So that's very useful. So Goombari pretty much stays relevant if you value some sort of quality of life. Pretty much stays relevant throughout the entire game. But he has good moves in the end too. You can give him more moves as all your party members eventually. I wonder how much I'm gonna be like fighting everything that's in my way in this game. Because I'm pretty sure you never have to grind. But it might be that if you don't literally fight everything at least once, you might be underleveled, but I don't know. Actually, I have no idea how much you can just get by with your skill and items in this game. Where are Goombas? Yes. Also, I remember from playing this as a kid, I thought something about this, like, generic fight music, that it has a lot of moments where it just fits really well to what just happened. Basically, the music track has a lot of these, like, what would you even call them? Not stingers or whatever, I don't know, just parts, I guess. It's the laymanest of laymanest language here that would fit like jumping on something or just killing something or whacking something with a hammer. And when I played it, I remember always like, oh, that fits so well to the music, oh, that fits so well to the music all the time. But it's not really something you notice most of the time. But there's like, I think I even tried to time some attacks when I played, so it would go like, the last jump on the last enemy would go with the ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. I guess probably, maybe that was why it fits so open. Also, I really like the whole fight screen, battle screen stage aesthetic and all the different things in different areas. Like in this, there was the clouds being manually just kind of floated around. Let's spend our flower points. Actually, that was a really stupid move, because now Goombario... Yeah, I guess I can tattle on them. Spike Goombas. Spikes in the heads. So you don't jump. Also, they're strong, so I probably should have done like a first strike and attack on him. But then I wouldn't have been able to tattle. I guess no, I would have, because you can go with your partner first. You can switch the order of partner and Mario per turn. Close call. I guess while I have badge points, this is one to have. Mushroom to regain health, yes. And I might as well tattle the Flying Goomba. Now, what button? Z. What the hell is Z on my... Ah, I guess that is Z. Okay, tattle the Flying Goomba. Fire Goomba, yes, Goomba wings, damn. Some of the future enemies might have more amusing descriptions, but the early ones probably not. Like the Goomba smallest fries, hey, I'm also a Goomba. It's probably funnier in the second game because in the second game Goombella is reading from a book where it is written about all the enemies and creatures and whatnot. But in this game Goombario just knows it, so it's kind of weirder and less amusing to have him say that and then catch himself saying that. Hello, Hosmati. Hey, there's a close call badge, so that happens sometimes when you're in this like low health state beeping noise situation. They just miss. Also, they drop health and flower points restoration sometimes when you kill them. My week was fine, Hazmati. Mostly. Less work at work. Caught up on some things I read and watched. Hey, hey, hold it right there. Yeah, you. Suspicious guy, don't move. Ah, you're Mario, I knew it. You can't go past here, Mr. Big Shot. It's a direct order from the Goomba King, that's right. I'm sorry, but the only way by is through the Goomba Bros. That's me, Red Goomba, and my brother, Blue Goomba. I think it is the only time in the Mario games where there's two brothers and they're not red and green. Catch on things when you watch it. Yeah, exactly, that's my team. Didn't catch up on things I wanted to play though, but maybe this weekend will be a chance. Let's get them, Blue Goomba. Oh yeah, let's do it, my red brother. My red brother. Reminds me of that game. What was that game? Like Freedom Force or something? About the superheroes from the top-down view. Or probably Freedom Force. And that line, some my little red friend or whatever it was. I don't remember. You'd think if it reminded me of it I would have remembered, but whatever. If I get this here, he's just quiet.
You fucking snitch.
Red Goomba. This is Red Goomba. He's the older of the two notorious Goomba Bros. 7 HP, holy shit. Ordered him to try to stop you. You can take this guy, no prob. He's just a little more HP than ordinary Goomba. A little, like 3.5 times. Mario, how do you like some of this? Well, actually they appear to be exactly as strong as regular Goombas, just more health. This is Blue Goomba, younger. And 1 HP less. He's in speech, he's one of the king's men. It doesn't look like healthy, he's weaker than his brother. Well, might as well finish the Red Goomba. Red Goomba, my brother, no! You mini Mario! Well, you attack first. Although now I don't have superpower, so I'm gonna have to just rely on 1 damage.
It would be after Antroid stream.
You should totally go do Surua Turuse.
That's what we're talking about.
Cool. Been a while since I saw that playthrough in a new way on YouTube, so it's gonna be interesting to watch. I'll let you go for now. What was that music? I almost wish I didn't go through the dialogue so fast because I would have liked to hear that in its entirety, but whatever.
Do you think the Blue Goomba also has this problem that nobody knows who he is? And everybody's like, oh hey, Red Goomba, such a cool guy. Who is this blue fucker? We
It's
don't know, fuck him.
Blue Red Goomba. Well, I mean, in his case, everyone technically knows who he is because his name is literally like people call Luigi Green Mario, but in the case of the Goomba Bros, if you do that, you're gonna actually call him correctly, so, you know. He probably thinks that everyone knows him. What he doesn't suspect, though, is that everyone just guesses his name correctly. Mushroom Vegan Energy. But it's the wrong type of mushroom. Oh no, I'm gonna run away. There's some... Isn't there some shit in this path? Maybe not. There's like hidden blocks and stuff sometimes. Also, this is remarkably linear. It opens up a little bit later. It's like this section of the game is literally just a path. Cool cutscene. I remember I was super hype about these like little scenes with different angles you don't get from normal game and the different musical cues you don't get anymore. Oh, there's the music again. It's just me or it sounds like something that could have come from like a Soviet comedy. It's kind of low
I
key.
haven't seen enough Soviet comedies.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I mean, I guess I might have seen more than you. Mario beat us up. Board RPG. What's a board RPG? It's pretty much a JRPG, but with a slightly different like camera angle, and a bit simpler than most JRPGs in terms of mechanics. Pretty sure there used to be a bridge on the other side. I wonder what happened to it. I wonder if I restored my health in any way. So, Mario, it's true. You've made it this far. I respect you for that. Unfortunately, this is as far as you'll ever get. Because I, the great and powerful King Goomba, will see to it that you advance no farther. You hear that, Mario? No farther. Not one step. Are you scared, little man? Bah, yeah, you're scared, alright. You wanna say you're sorry? Wow, that King Goomba is really huge. I'm sure he's no match for you, though, Mario. Let's get him. Ready to meet my wrath, Mario? It better be.
Kazmati, it's just a JRPG, but it sucks less than your average JRPG.
Yeah, that's a way to word it. Shorter and more to the point than what I said. Beat him up, King Goomba. You've got your back. I mean, Mario JRPGs and the Mother series are all very cool, but like the regular ones I cannot get into no matter how much I try. And I will keep trying because I still want to for some reason. Leave him to me. Hey Mario, I think maybe we ought to take out the Goomba Bros first, don't you think? They must be pretty weak since we just finished beating up back there. Okay, so before anything, I'm gonna tattle on this little, Goomnut tree. This is a Goomnut tree. Spiky Goomnuts will fall down if you hit this tree. They'll definitely hurt if they hit us. What?
You can hit the tree in this fight.
In this fight, yes. Because, like,
I don't think I ever found that out.
Well, I guess it's probably not obvious to try to, like, shift the cursor left instead of right. Or anything. But that's the way to quickly dispatch the little ones. Because you can see they only have 2 health each. Okay, now I kinda wanna eat a mushroom. Because I forgot to actually restore my health and whatnot before this fight. And I might as well tattle on the king. It's good to not have to guess the boss's HP in the JRPG for once. This is the Goomba King. He's really big, I mean, look at him, he looks really powerful. 10. Okay, still 1 attack power though. I guess a Goomba is always still a Goomba. It was a red Goomba and blue Goomba, who cares if he's strong? You're much stronger, yes. Gee, I wonder what K to become so big. I like to be a bit bigger too.
So if he's the king, where's his kingdom?
I guess a little patch of ground before his... That's not even his fortress. There used to be a bridge there, I guess. He just kind of... I think he is just declared himself king for no reason because he is big and an idiot. I think that's how it works in here. Oh man, I don't have any of that either. Well, I think I can probably still outlast him because we do 2 damage in... What's the proper, like, between me and Goombario, and he usually will do 1. I also have the power of Close Call Badge. Of course, the Goomnuts deal 2 damage, but he doesn't seem to always use them. Or ever. Also, he just kicks. If he had bonked me, I'm pretty sure he would have done more damage, but oh well. But yeah, before we get the like action commands for the fights, this is really just plan ahead, no RNG whatsoever kind of game. Then at least some variance is introduced because you can fail to defend or less likely to attack. Defending is still tough, but with your attacks it's kind of still easy to time the button press correctly and whatnot. How could I lose? Yeah, I knew we could do it. Cool! Victory! Yeah. How many of those do we have? Man, I should minimize the amount of times I try to go in the menu because it's so 3, okay. You get badges for those later, so I'd like some of the most powerful badges, so I need to actually look for those things. Oh, what the? Oh. Interesting. Is it the same? Yes, it's the same on the emulator. Well, give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can just switch back to the other graphic plugin real quick. Oh yeah, so I guess this is what happens when they try to render like the weird font. OBS just has to recatch this again. You're possibly heard the switch well, yes? Of course, King Goomba. I hid in the grass outside the fortress. Outside it, you idiot! You didn't hide it in here. Mario will find it for sure. Oh, do you think? You know, you might be right. King Goomba, maybe you want to try to trick Mario before he tries to. Okay, let's hope that OBS stops just losing. I should probably never bring out the post screen again, because last time I think that kind of fucked everything up as well. Well, Mario, good fight and all that. I must warn you, however, if you happen to find a strange switch somewhere, you should definitely not press it. It's dangerous, understand? You what? You already pressed it. Oh no! Don't you hate it when your windows fall off? I guess he made his tower out of the bridge. Landed on that tree in the background. Look, the bridge! Now we can cross it and continue on our journey. Alright. Yes we can, and yes we will. Money. Check the bush. Nothing. I'm just looking down there below his fortress. Some little rectangular rocks. I don't think that's what fell off in the animation, because those things, I don't think they were brown in color, so it's kind of weird to just have them random debris there. Super Shroom. Man, I'm kind of dreading the next fight or anything where my graphical settings can be challenged again. Such a pain. Well, at least that little zoom out didn't look wrong. Save and continue, save. Why is this still like a slightly gray background? Oh well. Wonder if I should force texture filtering. I guess no. It does seem to be filtered in the backgrounds, but it is filtered on the actual texture. That's interesting. Mighty King Bowser, I've been looking for you. I report your evilness. Mario defeated the Goomba King. Maybe it's specifically done by them, so that it doesn't crap like the more exact pictures, such as the font. It's heading for Toad Town now. What unbelievable. What was Goomba King thinking? I used the Star Rope to make him a king because he begged me. Oh, I guess that's why he was so big. Mario whips him so easily, what a wimp. Kami Koopa, you are sure that Mario can never defeat us, right? Please, you are. Let's try to be calm. The Goomba King is small time. I had a feeling he'd fail. It doesn't matter, because while I hold the Star Road, you're definitely invincible. You beat Mario with one claw tied behind your back. Yes, very good. Gwahaha. Gwahaha. By the way, Kami Koopa, those Star Spirits we captured don't have any way of giving Mario their power, do they? Please don't worry yourself. Each is held separately. And each is carefully guarded by your hand-picked subjects. I almost read that it's handicapped subjects. Even Mario can save all 7 Star Spirits. What's the closest Star Spirit to Mario? Is that one of Koopa Bros' fortress, right? Mario somehow reaches there. Can the Koopa Bros defeat him? King Bowser, you mustn't worry. Hey-ya! Here come the Koopa Bros. Aha, oh yeah, we're the coolest of cool. Come on, Koopa, are you sure these guys can get the job done? That Gumi King was gigantic and even he couldn't beat Mario. Shaw, get real, King Bowser. Yeah, the Goomba King was huge, but he was a total wimpola. We're nothing like him. See, what we've got going on is this power of teamwork. Together we can put the hurt on Mario in seconds. Just in seconds flat, huh? Excellent, that's the spirit. Sell it, Koopa Bros. Sure, King, that special attack you do so well. Yes, ma'am. Ready, everybody? Oh, oh! This is oh! How do you like
a
it?
video of that for personal use.
Well, they might do it in the boss fight. How do you like it, Bowser? How was it? Oh yeah, excellent. Really, I'm not as impressed either. Mario won't have a chance to finish him with that attack. It's a fatality, actually. We'll take him, Kick Bowser. By the way, my Koopa Bros. My Koopa Bros. About the captured Star Spirit I've locked up in your fortress. Who's guarding him right now? Nobody, sir. You know, we're here and so... You idiots! Use your heads! Get back to the fortress and guard that Star Spirit. And the heck Bowser says, you retards! It's kind of funny. Because slurs are I mean... It's just a funny word, yeah, no matter how you cut it. Sleepy Ship. I will probably sell this because I've never used any of these like weird gimmick items in this game. Or maybe I'll use them and discover the hidden power. Hammer throw badge. This is pretty much like for hitting enemies you would normally hit with a hammer. Ah, the outskirts of Toad Town. This is Toad Town, here we go, isn't it? I just asked him of the location here. He has a line about pretty much literally every screen. It's kind of overwhelming. Mario, I'm so glad you're okay. The town is in uproar. Princess kidnapped. The very castle uprooted. It's bedlam. I really don't know what we can do about all this. Please, Mario, save her highness. I will consider it. I wonder what my brother Mario is doing right now. Whoa, Mario, it's you. Good to see you. And you're all right. After all that castle craziness, I was really worried about you. I ran outside just as the earthquake started, so I managed to escape in time. Oh, and who are you? I'm Goombario. Nice to meet you. I see. Great, just great. You're on an exciting adventure with Mario. Talk about unfair. See, someone has to look after this house, so I can't leave. Oh well, take care of Mario, okay? Don't worry, Luigi. I'm sure there's a Luigi somewhere. I don't think there's anything to get in here. So far, there's like a stat board. There's a health refill here if you really want. There's a secret that we cannot access yet. And the box for letters addressed to Mario. Go, it's empty right now. I like this aspect of the game when I played it first as well, because you and all your party members get letters throughout the game. And just reading the various characters that you meet, and they write back to you after you're done with their chapter and gone. It's kind of interesting. Oh, salutations, you are Mario, are not? Of course I know who you are. I'm the wise Toad Rusty. Pleasure meeting you. As you can probably tell, I love books and read all the time because I'm so well read. I know all sorts of interesting facts. I cannot tell if that thing on his face is a mustache or glasses. Probably glasses. I always thought it was a mustache when I played first. Whenever you visit with me, I'll be happy to share all my knowledge with you. I was only because you have crave knowledge that only my intellect can provide. Then how about this? It is solid far away at the very top of the sky. There is a star here. We know that. I pretty much told all that in the very beginning. I think it just gives you like little hints for things that are hidden here and there or something. If you keep talking to him as you progress through the game. Oh no, doom, danger! Princess Peach's castle has flown away, up in the sky. No castle, horrors, only all remains, our beloved castle, where is it? Spread the word, outrage. Now see, this is a proper cause for an outrage. Princess Peach was kidnapped, so I'm going to save her. But Mom told me I had to be a good boy and stay home. How come? My dad works the castle, so he's not at home usually. But now the castle's gone, so he's at home. And I said I'm glad, cause that's home, I get scolded. What's up with that? Oh, busy. The room doesn't get tidied up when my darling's at home. The earthquake when the castle was terrifying, everything was shaking, the ground, the houses, I fell right over. It was so horrifying that I just like to forget it ever happened. Alright. Alright, you swim to get this thing, also later. Man, Hippocat, you've seen like 5% of this game. There's so much stuff you don't know how to do yet. The castle was taken away and Princess Peach was getting out of the dark days. Everyone's down suffering and yet my heart cares for nothing but you, my sweet. Does it make me wicked? My heart is the same, my love. It cares for you, none other. We are both wicked toads. Yes, shame on you. I don't really need to buy anything. Actually, I might sell some of the shit that I got. Namely, the sheepy sleep. Oh, mushroom grocery. I'm gonna sell the sheepy sleep. And I'm gonna deposit some things for later cooking, I guess. I'll stick with the fire flower, I'm just gonna deposit the gumnut. Mod. I think I saw a YouTube recommendation about some new patch for, I think, mod, and I didn't look at that, so I don't know what it's about. What is it about, Hasmati? Also,
I've seen the trailer Hasmati posted,
oh,
and I didn't see any reason to play it ever.
let me see. Did I
It
just?
has like better graphics and
Oh.
some like gameplay adjustments.
I wonder if it recommended it to me just because it caught, because it does that when someone posts a video in Discord. YouTube thinks like it's caught my interest because I guess it had to get the thumbnail or something. I don't know, but it starts recommending things even if I don't watch. So I didn't watch this, and yet I guess I got it recommended. I'll watch it. It's interesting. Well, I don't know anything about it. Maybe then if I watch it, I'm gonna have the same opinion as Hippocat, but right now I have no idea. It's castle away! How could such a thing happen? What? I'll become a Prince Peach and others ruin the castle. But rhinograph fishes never rework weapon version mechanics. Well, I don't usually play that type of mod, but I'll check out the trailer and see what it looks like. I'm scared. I'm Felicity. I'm so scared. Felicity, huh? What does that word even mean? I'm not sure. I don't know. There's like, man, I'm afraid it. Felicity. Where was the character Felicity from? Some webcomic, I think. Yeah. I think it might have been that like 3D webcomic about the dream world that I read for like a month or two and then stopped. Well, I was like a Khajiit cat woman called Felicity. Well, I was on top floor. There's a dojo. We're here, always, training at the dojo. Unless our master isn't here, in which case dojo is closed. Let us just arrived saying the master will return soon. We will train again soon. My throat started to hurt because I didn't work as much this week and I didn't have to talk to anyone as much. The theft of our castle caused great destruction here. The worst of it happened in the center of town. Seemed to rain wood. As a result, we can't get to the southern part of town. Train station, the port, many important things lie south. Not being able to get there is a great inconvenience to me and to everyone. Total newsflash. Yes. Whereabouts spirits unknown, where the castle's gone stood in a gaping hole in the ground. According to witnesses, guests are in the sky. Follow up. Also behind there is like Total underground news. I'm scribbling on the back of the notice board. How naughty. I heard Mario was defeated by Bowser. How ominous. A gossip-loving toad. Well, I don't really have a reason to do anything here. To the south, there's gonna be like wood blocking the shit. There's these, I don't know what they are. Hey mister, you're a customer, aren't you? That's preparing to open their shop soon, so I guess you gotta wait a little while. CPU, I also forgot, Hazmati. Maybe Hippocat remembers.
You have AMD, some cool kind of AMD,
Ryzen? Something?
like Ryzen 7 or something.
Yeah, sounds about right. Anyway, here's the gaping hole. And believe that Prince Peach castle was just a while ago. Wow. I was in the castle when I started to shake, but my lightning quick fig got me out. I know Luigi made it out, along with maybe a few others. Everyone else was taken. 800, I don't know. Could be. I could check, but I want to pause the gameplay. Anyway, this goes directly to the Star Summit, so I'm gonna go there first. Is there anything beyond this? Yes. I forget if these are in the second paper Mario. The star pieces. Pretty sure there has to be some sort of like this collectible that's more important than coins. More useful. Like frog coins in RPG 1. I guess it would be beans in Mario and Luigi 1. I don't remember the next ones. I like the soothing music here. Always enjoy this atmosphere of like nighttime star sky magic mysticism type thing. Also reminds me of the Zoro Hall from Majora's Mask. Yeah, talk to him. Welcome, Mario. We've been waiting for you. We're the 7 star spirits. Our job is to grant the wishes of good people from our home in Starhaven, a place high beyond the sky. Kind of style, you mean like vibe, atmosphere. Golden Souls is the Doom mod, right? I haven't watched Big Mac Davis play it yet because I'm holding on to the possibility that I might. But I think the next Doom thing I'm gonna do is actually finally gonna be Jin that I wanted to do a long time ago. And then we'll see what else. Our job is to grant the wishes of good people from the home of the yes. Read that already. We're going to tell you something about incredibly important. Listen carefully. They're just gonna say, yeah, we're imprisoned all over the place. Bowser did this. Star Road is powerful. Wish. Bowser always wishes, I want Princess Peach to love me, and whatnot. Of course, we never grant that. Bowser's that fiend. Ignoring his wishes, he found out and he came and stole the Star Road. Seems content right now, mainly because he defeated you and captured the princess. So now, though, I fear he will wish for more, and then terrible things will happen. Responsibility of the Sun Circles to keep the... Sadly, right now you're not strong enough to challenge Bowser. And he's all powerful. Once there unites in Starhaven, we can give you the power to fight Bowser, even with his newfound strength. Yes. Mario, we are... Alas, nearly exhausted, I'm proud to talk to you. Although it looks like we're here beside you, it's only an illusion, using all our strength to communicate with our great distances. We're being held by Bowser, different places. Yes. I'll take a star from Bowser and save Prince Peach. We need help. I get it. Please, Mario. I'll also hope and we will. You sure will. Mario, looks like things are a lot more serious than I thought. Do you think the princess is going to be alright? I'm really worried. The princess section time. Sniffle. Mario's probably hurt. Everyone's in prison. Mushroom Kingdom will be destroyed if things continue the way they're going. Something must be done. If only somebody could help me. Is it just me or does the music kind of lag a little bit? I'm gonna try one thing here. Sync game to audio. I hope that doesn't fuck everything up. Oh, my dear Prince Peach, how are you doing this fine day? So I was waiting for Mario, now it's still lagging. Well, I'm gonna unclick that immediately because I think that's actually like a non-recommended setting. So I was waiting for Mario this time, my dear. Also, I think I'm gonna... Back on the graphics plugin, I'm gonna remove the slow thing. Because I'd rather have flickering than all the other stuff. Okay, and recatch the emulation, as always. We're so high above the sky right now, and Mario doesn't have a chance of reaching us up here. You know, Prince, as long as I have the Star Road, no one in the Mushroom Kingdom touch me. Now the power that grants everyone's wishes, it's mine, isn't it just wonderful? Imagine what it's like down in your kingdom. Your subjects must be so upset because their wishes aren't being granted. You know, how delightful. They deserve it for the way they've treated us Koopas over the years. Racism. If you know, want anything, all you need to do is ask me, Princess. I can grant wishes. Of course, I'll only grant requests that I like. Anyway, think about it. You take care, Princess Peach. Enjoy your stay here. You watch yourself, Princess. You'd better not cause trouble. Blah. Oh, please. Only somebody could help me. Huh? I guessed her line ahead of time. Hello, Princess Peach. Pleased to meet you. I refuse to call this guy by his name. What should we name him instead?
Twinkle Sprinkle.
Twinkle Sprinkle, sure. That's slightly better. My name is Twinkle Sprinkle. But you're a star kid, aren't you? How'd you get here? I came from Star Haven to grant your wish. It's our job to grant wishes, you know. Oh, you came because I wish that somebody would help me. Yes, of course. Oh, that's just great. Thank you so much for coming. Here's my wish. Go right now and take a star back from Bowser, okay? Think you can do it? Sorry. That's a little much for a novice star like me. Maybe one of the honorable star spirits from Star Haven could grant a wish like that. I'm so sorry. Please ask for something easy, something like a small star can do. Then can you take me away from here? Everyone in my castle has been captured and I have to save them all as soon as possible. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't... Well, I can't grant that wish either, I'm afraid. Actually, I just got called up to the sky a day ago, so I can't do big wishes yet. If I were a more splendid star, maybe I could actually help. It's alright, don't be sad, Twinkle Sprinkle. Mario will definitely do something to save us all. He's probably coming right now. Oh, Twinkle Sprinkle, do you think you can find Mario? I wanted to give this to him. And that's the item that lets us do action commands. This is Lucky Star, isn't it? Okay, I'll do it, Princess Peach. I'll fly to the Mushroom Kingdom just as quick as I can.
Oh, wow.
What?
Princess Peach is a weeb and is giving Mario her favorite DVD of Lucky Star so he can watch it and become a weeb too.
Unfortunately, Princess Peach is later found out to be not enough of a weeb in Super Paper Mario when she's confronted with a real weeb that tests her thoroughly on that. I think even you probably remember that guy. I must have shown you something from that. It was like a giant weeb character and just nerd. But we'll get to Super Paper Mario when we do. Oh, wait, Twinkle Sprinkle. Wait 1 second. Can you also... Please tell Mario that I'm fine and you shouldn't worry, okay? Can you tell him that? Of course. Tell him exact words, definitely. On swear, I'll be back soon, safe, return I until... Charlotte lighting on her. Mario, where are you? I still wonder how they did it. Surely it's not like normal maps or anything crazy like that. I don't think those even existed this time, but... Or something, drop my mad loveliest place. I forgot what she actually does. I think she just tells you what you need to do next in case you forgot. Like the typical JRPG fortune teller. But... she has a little tiny Merlin son in the attic who sells badges for star pieces. So I'm gonna see if I can buy something useful right now. I like how Gumbario is repeating my jumps there. Ugh. I'm the famous Merlo of the Shooting Stars and I collect star pieces. I'm biggest collection. Mister, have any star pieces? Yes. Let's swap. Which price do you want to stop for? So I'm gonna see which... Oh, well... I guess menus still fuck with the OBS. Attack effects... In the second Mario game, Paper Mario, an attack effects badge is actually useful. But this one, it's kind of pointless. Play off, chill out, keep from... pretty lucky. Feeling fine, poisoned, and dizziness. I think I'm gonna be saving for these. This is just to completely remove Gumbario's relevance. There we go. I think he gets more because I'm pretty sure he's supposed to have like straight up plus 5 HP, plus 5 FP. Unless those are the kind you just find. Oh well. I'll swap later. And it lost it again. Change mind, I see. Man, that sucks. Let me just spend a couple seconds here. I'm gonna see if I can change some graphic settings to maybe stop OBS from losing the emulator quite as much. Okay, lost it during the pause menu, but okay, wow, that's messed up. Plugin, emulation settings. What if I put old here where I tried hybrid and new? Still loses it. And never... No, it does gain... Wait. Maybe it's just the old like delay like in other graphical plugin. Yes, okay. I think I'm gonna stick with this for now. It looks a bit weirder, but I don't have to reselect it in OBS every time at least. Oh, okay, that's the flickering. Never mind. Never mind all that. How is Nintendo 64 still not emulated well?
Hey.
Hello, Yoshibancho. We're just... Oh boy, what the hell is this? No, this is not what I want at all. And you are not even seeing what I'm seeing right now, but that was a really weird... Actually, I'll show it to you what I just might happen. Check out this amazing graphics now. Now, I think I'll... Man, this is kind of shit. I have it automatic. Every combination of settings and or plugins that I can have. Okay, pause menu. Huh, doesn't lose it. Okay, maybe I'll keep whatever this setting is. It's kind of super low res now, but I mean that's faithful, I guess, to how it was displayed originally. Unless I can upscale the render texture or something. I don't see anything like that here, so... Oh well. It's gonna be super low res... Oh. Super low res Paper Mario. Amusingly enough, the GameCube and Wii ones, I'm pretty sure, are emulated better than this. Maybe they didn't have to... There was that whole thing with, like, remember Metroid Primes, how laggy they were? And part of that in Metroid Prime 2 I remember being because of, like, weird screen space reflection effects in the bog section. So there is a chance that they still use some weird-ass console-style graphic effects, but... Maybe because the console is more powerful, they kind of have to rely less on them, and thus they are emulated better. Oh, sorry, I'm in a huge hurry. Also, that little FB read always on is gonna be just like forever on the screen now, huh? I'm not sure how much I appreciate that, especially since... Yeah, what? Especially since I don't actually see it on my window in the emulator itself. Oh, what? Okay. Wonder, hopefully, I don't know what I just did there. Moved some other source, I guess. This should be centered enough. Okay, you can see even more pixels now. Thank the stars I found you. How do you do? I'm Twinkle Sprinkle. Princess Peach asked me to bring something to you. Ah, yes, here it is. Lucky Star. May I take a moment? Talk to you about our savior. No. It's important, Mario. I think you'll want to know about this. Fuck off. Okay, okay, great. I don't even have to explain. Once you understand how to use the extra medias. Terrific. You'll do much tougher in battle now. Twice tougher, in fact. Here you are. This dickhead. What? It can't be. Were you following me? What a foolish target. I knew that if I followed you, I'd find Mario. If I defeat Mario right now, I'll be famous. I'll tell Kamikopa she'll shower me with praise. She'll give me a raise. Here I come. Oh boy. Oh, that battle start. That's tough. I'm not even gonna tattle him, fuck that. Whoop. Lag, I blame lag. Also he's dead, I didn't even have to. Okay, one question though. The graphics plugin. Hybrid of the texture. Wonder if this was the thing. Oh, right. Close the menu so yeah, this was the what the? That lowered the resolution. But I wonder if the setting that other thing on automatic was what solved the losing of the footage. Mario Seal, I basically yeah, he told us, yes, Peach is alright. Unless he didn't, because he might have forgotten. Let's see. Oh dear, I almost forgot, yeah. Mario's don't worry about me, that's what she said, yeah. Very lonely. Anyway, I'll do my best to help the both of you. Please be brave, you must save Princess Peach. Now, just the final setting adjustment. If. Talked about what a brave little guy. Okay, Mario, let's get down to business. Okay, pause, moment of truth. And it works. Okay, cool. We don't have to suffer the super low resolution. I guess it's gonna lag a little bit when every fight starts, so that's gonna be annoying, but you know, it's never gonna be too perfect. And it lagged even in the low resolution mode anyway, so. Man, I cannot wait. Oh, I already can do that. Never mind. There's a badge that makes that like a better movement option than walking. Merlin was looking, he loses. Asked me to tell you, go meet him at his house. I was just about to go look for you. Here you are. Tried to find Merlin to go over his house. He's a bit eccentric. He only said visitors, straight for him to come out from the house though. Nah. Why does he have a spinning roof though? Merlin is out! Why do you keep knocking? I'm telling he's out. Oh, what the fuck? What is this flickering? I'm not about this. No, 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 no. Graphics. And now it's still doing that, but also really like, wow, man. How can this be this bad? Okay, read every frame was slow, but why is it flickering? Can graphics plugin? Hybrid. It's hybrid. Come on, man. I don't even know. Automatic. First linear. Well, let's stop the flickering, but not really, because it only. You know what? I'm kind of done with this. Color settings. Automatic. Mostly off. Like, I think now for some reason it's only flickering when OBS is trying to... Yeah, when I re-enable it in OBS it starts flickering again. I sound sleeping, wait a minute. That face seems very familiar to me. I'm gonna see if it stops when, like, this little scene stops. Been waiting for you. You should have come earlier. I don't know why it started. No, it didn't stop. Okay. OBS, what will I ever do with you? What was the problem with the other plugin? During the, like, hush text. Well, we'll try to see if maybe there's different settings for this plugin that I can change. I was reading the stars the other day and Oracle came to me. What I discovered is very important and concerns you. But before I tell you about it, there are other things of which I must speak. It's a very long story, but I'll try to shorten it. Where should I start? It was in the old days. One of my ancestors was up in the shooting star summit and as usual. But one day it happened. Suddenly, a great appeared and I, standing face to face. Then the far away, the pious, was raised me up. It was amazing. I was still so young then, I believed in, but our hearts were. And then, so. I bet you can really relate to Mario now, Hippocat. And that is all that matters.
It's funny that you said that when I was wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's comedic timing. Ah, hey! Mario, were you listening to me? Yes, yes. Mario at least has the courtesy to pretend. Oh, alright. So anyway, that is why I'm able to help you. If you get lost during your adventure, you can come to me. I can predict the path you should take for a small price. Oh wait, so it's... What does the other one do? I must go back to speak to her at some point then, as well. Right now, your main goal must be to save Princess Peach as quickly as humanly possible, but... According to my second sight, your path must first take you to the great fortress of the Koopa Bros. To reach the Koopa Bros fortress, head east on the road in front of the Toad House, yes. Oh, what's going on with the textures now? No. I'm not sure I like Nintendo 64 emulation. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I'm just gonna randomly pick things here. I don't know what that does. Frame for self-blending. That made everything blink. Software rendering. Jesus! No, how about no? Dump all textures, I don't know what that's about. Hey, Force Legacy Pixel Pipeline fixed that shit. Yeah. I don't know about any of that, but we'll see if it does anything in the long run. Oh, I've never seen those dark toads before. Seen them? Or by the Toad House? They look nasty. I hope they don't pick a fight. Racist. I mean, it do look suspicious. Yikes. Huh. Okay. What can I tick to make this happen? Not that. Not that. Not that. I didn't think that would do anything, I'll be honest. Legacy Pixel Pipeline, no. No dump. Up unavailable. Self-blending, no. Frame buffer, no. God dang it. You'd think there will be more settings for this. Whatever, I saved the game. Maybe there are... How long has it been? 2/3 away. Okay, I think we'll get by doing shit like this today. And I guess I'll have to read more. I attempted to read some bits here and there, but everyone was only complaining about flickering and nothing else. So maybe I'll have to dig deeper for more of these issues. and how to solve them. You don't want to go out there, it's way too dangerous. I mean, the Koopa Bros swords would be a huge mistake. Definitely don't go. Most of all though, you shouldn't go ask Old Norm for help. That would be really bad news for us, I mean for you. Don't even think about it.
These are totally legitimate toads.
Yes.
And that the way they are colored exactly the same as Koopa Bros, I'm sure that's a total coincidence.
They're just fans. But we have to report fans of bad people. Because that's the pipeline to radicalization. Come again, strange toads blocking the east side toad town. That shouldn't be. That's ridiculous, such a thing has never been heard of. Never! Strange toads, yeah. I'll get to the bottom of this, follow me over there, I'll see what's going on. I can steal his ball. No, I cannot. Man, that freaking gate to flower fields here, obscuring my camera. Kind of annoying. Are these the same shows you're talking about? Hey, I told you that you can pass. Take off. Take off what? You aren't toads, are you?
Take off everything. Slowly.
How about now? Now I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, what gives? Ask anyone. We're just cute ordinary toads hanging out. Reveal your true selves. Good. Just as I thought. You're the Koopa Bros. How do you guess it was us? We were perfectly disguised. Shucks. Black, yellow, green. We retreat for now. Mario, those imposters were not...
Wow, you can't say that.
What? Black?
You can't say that.
Black! Those imposters were none as the Koopa Bros. We must pursue them to their hideout, the Koopa Bro Fortress. Oh Mario, there is one part of your fortune I haven't revealed. To get to the Koopa Bros Fortress you'll need help from Blue Shelled Koopa, eh? There's a strange portal in Koopa Village, you might find something that will clear it up. Mine's there and home now. Also, these guys, I think, like the type of guy that the Merlon here is, have been seen in the RPG game first. And they appear in all Paper Mario games, and I think in Super Paper Mario there's like extra lore on them or something. Oh hey, that music starts if you linger too long. What can you tell me about this Green Goomba? The west of here is not town, well. Going further is nothing interesting. Did I get the first thing? No, I didn't. Okay, well. Nah. So from this point on you start thinking pretty much like how do I optimize my fight so that I don't lose any HP or anything. So you disable the Koopa first with Mario. Actually I guess since we're both jumpers, it doesn't really matter. Now I'm gonna tattle on him while he cannot attack. It's the Koopa Troopa, everybody knows Koopa Troopas, they're Bowser's followers. Max, Shells are hard, if you can flip them over, defense power will fall. You can flip them with a POW, block or a jump attack. I remember this line from the mistranslated hack by accident. It says you can bribe them with a block of a prisoner of war or a dance move.
Nice. Also, hello, Daniel.
Hello, Daniel, yes. As you can see, with the defense 1, our super hammer move only does 1, but it was enough, of course. And some enemies you can't really flip over and reduce their defense to 0, so them you usually attack with hammers and whatnot. That's the general strategy. Of course, their different partners have different styles of attack. Right now, Goombari is pretty much half of Mario. Well, Daniel, you're gonna see it in like half Walking Glory because apparently, well, failed the thing there. Because apparently it still cannot be easily emulated, and I have to go probably find another graphic plugin or some shit. Or some settings that is beyond the graphic plugin settings somewhere. There's a person for that as well, like you right click the ROM in the list and it actually has extra settings for the ROMs, and that might be something there. Okay, and here as you can see we pretty much have our roles set. Only Mario should attack that guy. I always instinctively press the thing before the second land as well, even though only one move in the game lets you do it over and over and over again. Though I think Goombario gains the move like that as well. I don't remember if he gains only multi-bonk or like super bonk also. This attack deals blow, makes enemy dizzy and unable to move. There's a better badge somewhere that makes this, if you run into an enemy with this, it like dizzies some of them. And I'm gonna use that, I think, maybe. Fright Jar. I'm just gonna use it once because it has a mildly cool effect, but after that, meh. Prisoner of War block. Eh. Also, all these like visual effects based on paper and whatnot are so advanced in the next game. In this one they were just kind of like starting out, trying things. Classic console where you can ask for 10 game. What are you talking about? They can like custom make a console for it. If they made a 64 classic, all my problems would be solved. Though I couldn't probably like capture the footage from that.
Well, Hazmati, this entire stream has been emulation. And Antroid has had to change settings how many times?
I didn't count, I confess. Many.
Way too many.
I suspect there are probably optimal settings, maybe with a different plugin, maybe some different hidden setting I haven't considered somewhere. But, yeah. I was slightly unprepared, like how I am for everything at the first time. Actually, I don't need to do a power move on you. Strategies do nothing. Man, the fun part is, I've beaten this game once or twice, but I've never actually played the next two ones. I've seen them played through, but not in detail. And the Super Paper Mario more so than Thousand Year Door. So Thousand Year Door is gonna be like the big, critically acclaimed classic Mario RPG that I've actually completely never played, and I'm gonna have to adapt to all the like mechanics that are unique to it and whatnot. It's gonna be really interesting. I don't know if it's considered any harder than this one though. Interesting, Daniel. I've not heard of that. I'm gonna look it up. I should ask for like Super Black Base, Doom 64.
Isn't there gonna be a like proper PC port for Doom 64?
Yeah, they promised it, and they are gonna give it to you the day Eternal releases if you pre-order Eternal. But I hear from the footage that was shown in some like last trailer for the exclusive package. What was the term? Like limited edition or something? I don't know. Basically, people have slight concerns of the accuracy of the emulation of that, because I don't know if it's like also remade in Unity or some stupid shit like that. The lighting is supposedly like lacking, and the Lost Souls were seen bleeding green when shot. So people were like, what the fuck is going on? Doom 64 is great. Okay, I should have enabled Hammer Throw, I guess. Then I would have been able to reach that Goomba. But now let's focus on this guy. And yes, because I knew I could fail on him because he is in the air and it's slightly harder to time. Attack him first. He's the only one I could take care of that would attack me. Also, yeah, Doom 64 does really need that. I mean, it would be nice to own some sort of official port, but it's not required. I am still considering buying Doom 1 and 2 on Switch, though.
Well, Hazmati, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I did play Doom 64X.
I don't know if there was anything about that was significantly noticeably different from the original game. Maybe to the extent as like Z-Doom is different from classic Doom in some mild manner here and there. Nobody notices. Wait, what? Wasn't there a hidden block here? I guess not. Yeah, Hazmati, he did. I even made him play that freaking level that throws you all the time. Yeah, hills have eyes. This one really loves you.
Is this infinite health?
Health restoration, yeah. But I mean, you can get it for free in every toad. In every toad house, in all those hard blocks everywhere. Pretty much, this is just another hard block, but it doesn't give you flower points because I think hard blocks also give flower points. It's kind of like a little fun thing just here. Anyway, that's the way to Koopa Bros Fortress. I don't remember why, but we cannot go there. That's probably like a switch we cannot press because we don't have the next partner. And we're gonna get the next partner, aka the Koopa with the blue shell, down here in the village. It's kind of weird I cannot jump over this grass, but sure. I was pretty sure there was gonna be something in them. Maybe like you jump on one of them and jump and there's a secret block somewhere. They probably respawn. Okay. Kennedy, are you Mario? Welcome to Koopa Village. I wish we could really welcome you, but we're in big trouble. Can you see what kind of mess is going on? This village is in an uproar because of the fuzzies. You do know what fuzzies are like, don't you, Mario? They look like this. Andy GIF, thank you. Mean guys, they're really naughty. Hello, stupid fuzzy, get back here with my show. I noticed the toad.
Indecent exposure.
Yeah. The toad house sign isn't doing weird shit anymore, so that's something. Well, Danielle, Bowser is like a Japanese mythical turtle, more than anything. Just like these guys, only it's bigger, I guess. I just can't walk around without my shell and talk about embarrassing. Mario, be sure to keep your shell safe from fuzzies, alright? Oops, you don't have one. Well, what's your overalls? I hope they don't steal my overalls. Actually, I don't have anything to... you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna sell the fried spirit also. This is not even a shop. Ah. Someday I'll be focused enough on the game. They have really square bushes here. Hey. Understand the dry room. Mushrooms are dry. What was that? Like, consider the expansion of the cosmos or whatever. No, expansion was Kazamaji's take on it. Consider anything can happen. Some creation of space. Oh, you're the best. Thank you very much. And there is the shop. Thanks, Mario. The shell was made to order. That's why it fits me so well. I mean, how cool do I look? Normal. You look just normal. Ugh.
Actual turtles are like attached to their shells, right?
Yeah.
If you like pull it out of their shell, they die.
Probably, yeah, because you'd probably be the effect of pulling off like half of their skin from the whole back and tummy. I don't know how thoroughly they are attached. But yeah, they're definitely not custom made either. Take this dried shroom for 1 coin. Hell yeah. I guess I'm actually gonna sell the fried jar right now. If I find another one somewhere in the middle of a dungeon, I'm gonna use it. That's gonna be my policy. Ugh. Koopa leaf. With this one you can make tea if you bring it to the cook. And I think it adds like... acts like a spice maybe when you cook something else with it. Oh, this guy's just lounging. Supposedly these bombs recently ran away from the Koopa Rose Fortress. Of course, things aren't much better here in the village. The fuzzies are running wild. Poor little boboms. Ah, me? I don't leave my house because I couldn't bear it if the fuzzies were made a fool of me. They'd probably take my shell and play with it. I know I don't look cool without my shell. Nope. No, thank you. I'd rather just stay here and listen to music. Actually, now that I think about it, Pink Bob-omb specifically and Koopa the Quick were friendly NPCs in Mario 64. Still no Goombas, though. You must listen. The Koopa bros in the fortress worked us too hard. As far as they're concerned, laborers have no rights. I will never ever go back to work in such a terrible place. Or Bob-ombs which try never go back for. I thought at least find some peace here in the village, but we're wrong, the fuzzies are in wild. I mean, you could just explode if they jump on you and you'd kill the fuzzy and be alright yourself. Because these bombs can explode indefinitely. They're not like the platformer bombs that just die. Hey, another Koopa leaf. I might store these because I don't want to use them. You fuzzies won't be me. Behold my power! Gah! How was that? Superpower, wasn't it? Okay, I never knew how to help this guy. I thought it was just impossible. But I also saw on that hack playthrough thing that the fuzzy doesn't jump if you attack. I mean, if you walk slowly. Otherwise, he just kind of escapes every time. Of course, when I played first, I played with the keyboard. Couldn't really do that. Thank you! Typical Mario style, just as cool as I heard you were. Hitting shit with your hammer. Actually, I forgot to do something. Was there... Where was the lounging one? Was it in the yellow house? Or there? Or this one? This is the lounging one. You can switch the music here. Ah, yes. The Mario World credits theme that I still love. Really love to this day. Really nostalgic sounding, even though I don't actually have nostalgia for Super Mario World. Also, that fan is kind of off-center. There. Information station. Newsflash. Things we already know. Well, if this guy's too lazy to switch the radio, is he gonna be stuck listening to news? Hey, babushka. These fuzzies! Will their mischief never end? My husband is never here when there's trouble. My husband? Oh, his name is Colorado. You've heard of him, he claims to be a famous explorer. Who knows if it's true or not, he runs his mouth a lot. I wish he had a cameo in one of the future Paper Mario games, but he specifically doesn't. Some other characters for this one do. Okay, nothing to read here, I guess. He should have been instead of that Goomba professor in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, but we'll get to that. Hey Goombari, what do you think about this block? It's a movable block, you can push it around and even stand on it if you want to. My Goomba used to tell me stories about these blocks. I'm sure they were really interesting stories. Okay. Stick is not the best for this type of situation. Also hard to judge the depth. Maybe that's the bigger problem than the stick. I might have known! You're so clever, Mario! Yes, that was very clever of me. By the way, I'm sure you don't remember Hipacket, but just in case, you've never discovered where these panels are, right?
Yeah, I don't think I ever did.
Well, they come into play later. Nothing too exciting, but still, when I first played this, it was interesting to finally understand what they do. Because I was like, what the fuck? I bet I can do some of them. What's the word? You know what? I shouldn't have sold the sleepy sheep. Shit, well, whatever. What's the world coming to when a Koopa can't even step outside for fear of fuzzies? I've lived many years and this is the first time I've seen anything like this. Because this guy, this fucking guy has like a series of 1,000 side quests, which pretty much all are just fetch quests for him. And one of the first ones, I think, is bringing a sleepy sheep so he can sleep. Who's there? I'm kind of busy right now. What? Wait, could it be? Aren't you Mario? You are. My name's Cooper. I'm psyched to meet you. Last meeting here has got to be fate or something. I need a huge favor. I hope you'll help me out. This wild fuzzy took my shell, which next to my life is the most important thing I have. Yes, embarrassing. Problem is, the fuzzies are too fast for me to catch alone. So if you don't mind, can you help me get my shell back? I'm begging you! Does the Japanese bow? Of course. Hey Mario, looks like he's in a bad way. We ought to help him out. That's not a phrase you hear too often, in a bad way. The fuzzy that took my shell is just inside my house. I'll guard the door while you grab him like whoomp! Yes, I'm gonna try exactly like that. Meh! Whew. And he has the power to go through walls, because of course. I might as well fight one and tattle them. You know what, yeah, I can use all the power moves I want. I think they have 3 health points. There's a fuzzy! Why the fuzzy always jump up and down? They need to chill out. Problem with fuzzies is their quickness. It's really tough to time their attacks. If they latch onto you, watch out, they'll absorb your HP. Maybe I'll block one of those backs during this playthrough, but don't count on it. It's really weird timing on them. I remember one of the other really bad ones would be the piranha plants, starting with chapter 3 or whenever they appear. Their attack is also really kind of odd time. Wouldn't mind another level though. Also, yeah, now that I've powered up my flower points, I can do like twice the power moves. So that's gonna be useful. But even if I do a power move, I cannot kill both of them in one round here, so might as well suffer one more damage point. Also, I guess when I wasn't confident about doing the jump moves, holy shit, I used to jump twice. Wait, what was I going to say? Some about strategy where like I actually completely forgot. There was some strategy where like I wasn't sure that I would in the next round like some about like not being sure that I will pull off the double hit that I would need, so I would try to do like a double hit ahead of time, even if it was not necessary. Something that's stupid, I don't know. For some reason I remember like, oh, I had this brilliant strategy, but then no, it's just another simple trick for the simple ass combat mechanic in this game. I mean, well, this is gonna be slightly better than the juggling thing in Super Mario RPG. I mean, RPG, the first one, when you need to do it like 10 times to get the pass to the casino, or 13 times, I think. I've never done that. Also, that game has probably the most secrets that I've still known nothing about. York! Yes, Zach.
Every time they say York, you have to say York in Kazooie voice.
That wasn't a mirror, technically. I give Uncle, here, take this stupid shell. You got Cooper's shell. You're too tough for me, I won't be right anymore, I promise. Maybe. I like the picture of this little freaking crazy fuzzy. Then like, maybe. Mario, there you are. I realize I have to take a stand against these fuzzies. If I can't get my own shell, I lose my reputation. I don't even care that I have no shell. I'm gonna show those fuzzies what's what. We already got the shell back. Actually, we didn't. What? You have my shell, but you won't give it back. What's the matter with you? Fine. Oh, yes, yes. This is my shell, alright. Oh, yeah, got my shell back. Uh-huh. You're the greatest, Mario. I owe you big time. Good to hear you're happy. Say, Mario, I have an idea. Do you happen to know Professor Colorado? I literally just heard of him. I mean, of him, yeah, that works. First time from his wife. Naturally, he's a Koopa who's a professor of archaeology. He's also known as Explorer. Right, well, I live next to him. I've been admiring Professor Colorado ever since I was in my egg. Nothing would make me happier than traveling the world solving mysteries like he does. So, do you think, could I? Please take me with you, Mario, I'll help. Come on, let me go. What do you think, Mario? Hey. Oh yes, yes, I'm on my way. I swear I, Cooper, will follow you anywhere, even the ends of the earth. Cooper, you're in the party. Special move, special move, yes. Yeah, this is to change our party members.
Me.
Oh, that's actually not a Miork either.
Work.
I changed my mind, sucker! How about a fight? So, Cooper here does the power shell, but I'm pretty sure it only does 2 damage. Power shell is the one where it just like hits everyone on the ground, as it says below. But, me being the smart ass that I am, I have saved a certain thing from way back. Get fucked.
We'll be good, we'll be good.
I hope that's the last time we hear Fuzzy's talk. I know there's like recolored fuzzy enemies later, but I don't think they speak. Yeah. Whoa, what the f-
Fuzzies are different in Yoshi's Island, right?
Yeah, those touch fuzzies get disease. They're round. I guess they're still kind of fuzzy, but they're white and round. These are how they looked in World, and how they look beyond. Yoshi's Island also had unique wigglers. It was the only time wigglers were butterflies and not caterpillars. So I guess they all massively devolved after that. They actually didn't have a single caterpillar wiggler, now to think about it. Only butterflies, and only in one level. That's part of why I love Yoshi Island so much. It has just things that appear in one level out of however many, like 48? Not counting the bonus levels. There's a lot of things that are just like once or twice there. Like the purple burger guy. Wait, where is the Quizmaster? I think the Quizmaster appears here when you return with the shell. Oh well. Oh, maybe he's in the next screen? Anyway, I guess I won't really bother talking to everyone again, even though, like, they probably say different things because everything's calmed down. Wow, the Quizmaster is just not here. What? That's really weird. Maybe I haven't done something. Let me just make sure. Because there's this worm dude. Fairly certain he is supposed to just be here. In part because I saw it just today in the that ROM hack playthrough. What the fuck is he doing? Huh. This is really strange. I'm just checking if he's like some weirdly invisible sprite for some reason, but I guess he's not. Oh well. What was in this house again? This is the Elder's house? Oh, welcome, young fella. I'm the Elder of Koopa Village. Call me Koopa Cult. Say, might you do me a favor, yes? Oh, how very kind of you. I guess the younger generation isn't so bad after all. Well then, young fella, I don't usually ask for favors, but that's just one little one. Could I borrow the book Koopa Legends from Colorado? I'm certain if you were to ask Colorado's wife, she'd lend it. There's a trouble. Please go there as soon as possible. Promise, young fella? Yes. Still no Quizmaster. Well, hopefully we'll stumble upon him eventually. He gives out star pieces as well. How cute.
Give me the book.
Oh, do you need something? You're for Elder, are you? Right, Koopa Legends. Yes, of course you can borrow it. Don't let the good work too hard, okay? Mario is known to do that. He's also a bit short-tempered. Well, anyway, right here for just a moment, I'll poke around my husband's something. Bookshelf, I guess, yeah. Found it! You're talking about this book, right? It's all yours. It was behind the bookshelf. Good to know. Cute little turtle picture on the... tortoise, rather, I guess. On the cover there. Change that book. It has all the pictures of shells and exercises. Summer shells in 30 days? Hello, my Barry of 305. That's an interesting name. Thank you, but you weren't here earlier when we were solving emulation issues that have been probably solved for 10 to 20 years.
Hello.
At this stage. Also, there's this guy that is like a ghostly presence in my Discord. Koopa Legends. Great gulping Goombas! You're a lifesaver, Mario. This is just what I needed. Show my gratitude, I'd like to make a gift of this. Oh, you don't have to be so polite, young fella. Take this. Why, thank you. Oh, what luck. You came in the perfect time, young man. Can you do me another favor? Yes. Oh, how very kind of you. I guess... I have been sleeping poorly. I'd love a sleepy ship to help me catch some shut-eye. There should be a shop in town that sells them. Doesn't bother, hurry up and get one, right? Yes, okay. In this case, I'll just try to loot one somewhere and come back. I wish I hadn't sold it, but I forgot that he wants one. Oh well. I guess I'll cope with the quiz master's absence. What the f— okay, here it is. Why are you here now? Or did I never visit the screen? I'm fairly sure I have, because I remember seeing the bombs outside. Oh well! Mysteries of this guy. Quiz! Chuck Quizmo's the name, and quizzes are my game. I want quizzes. Brent busting questions correctly. Reminds me of Willy Wonka a little bit because of the hat.
Make sure you don't drown in chocolate.
Yeah. I like all these cameos, even that fucker in the shell. They're third on the right. Some Yoshis, Lakitu, Goomba Dad, Toad, Shy Guy, Penguin, Koopa Bro for some reason, and Luigo. What's the name of Goombari's younger sister? Goombari, yeah. 0. I got 0 for that. Congratulations. Or a donut, I guess. I don't remember if he has like a... just a selection of places he shows up. Because you can fail his questions, and I think he reappears in like next areas. And loops around eventually. He's gonna make sure, just in case. What if they sell Sleepy Ship here? No, they don't. Yes, Daniel, Luigo was there. He can leave the house, apparently, if it's to watch me take part in a quiz show.
Imagine everyone just gathering up at the fucking show, and then it's just one question, and everyone has to go home.
Well, I think that is just magic of pulling them from, like, through dimensions. Because that worm is weird. Okay, so there's nothing.
Imagine you're sitting on a shitter, and some weird magic pulls you through dimensions to some shitty quiz show.
That's also bad, I guess. That's the power of Hippocat, can picture a horrible scenario no matter what. Oh! I accidentally did this. I was hitting them, and halfway through hitting them I remembered, hey, wasn't there like a secret order to hit them in that makes this appear?
How would you know the order?
I think someone just gives you a hint. Maybe one of the Koopas, maybe that like rusty guy in the Toad Town, or maybe some sign somewhere. Okay, let's endure the pause screen for a sec. Because I think this badge is free. Also, speaking of badges, I might as well see HP plus. Yeah, so see here, like, if I wanted, I could remove these and give myself essentially an extra level up in HP. And so, when you start getting these badges, level up in badge points can be made into a level up in the other thing. If you want, it's dynamic. So I'd rather have more badge points first. So I have options for different fights and whatnot. I guess I guess I put it on while I was talking there. Well, Daniel, in Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, the Cobalt Star or whatever it was, in some star-themed location, goes on about like how Luigi has a deep dark secret that makes him not like a pure soul, and so like between Baby Mario, Mario, Baby Luigi, and Luigi, which is the 4 people you play as in that game, adult Luigi is the only one he doesn't let pass because he doesn't have a pure enough heart. But they never elaborate on what the secret is. Okay, can I get behind that sign? Do I have full health? I probably shouldn't have. I don't need to use pause for that. Yeah, up on the stick. Or I guess it was C buttons originally. Brings up the HUD. Yes, and this is down, okay. Now we remember the controls again. Ah! I hoped he would take all the coins, but whatever. Nice, nice. And now I have this wonderful sound effect on my jump. What? And also some weird particles flying out of enemies. For no reason. Right. In this case, you break the block with Cooper's ability. No. Also, you can first strike with some of your partner's abilities because they are essentially double their attacks. Of course, Gombario does Tattle instead of Head Bonk. So you can't really attack with that, but you know. I guess Cooper's first attack is just like the hammer only. Actually, it's like a hammer in every way because it only attacks the frontmost ground enemy. And ignores all the spike things and whatnot you can have in them.
Do you know why Luigi really wears green and never goes on adventures? Because he's actually rolling with Grove Street, and he's too busy doing drive-bys, shooting
Right.
balls.
He doesn't want to fuck everything up. It's kind of funny you bring that up because I've been watching Let's Plays by Hugo1, not Let's Plays, streams I guess, stream recordings on YouTube. Like the Chaos mod and the viewers decide cheats and whatnot, and it's real fun. Now I understand what you meant by the GTA 2.1 being a bit like piecemeal compared to those, because that fucking Chaos mod playthrough of San Andreas was hilarious, or has been. I've not finished it, it's like fucking 12 hours of stream. But I recommend everyone, if you're even remotely interested, on YouTube just search for either Hugo1 GTA or something like that. His entire channel is full of fun stuff. And he has highlight videos if you want to just like familiarize yourself. Or just GTA Chaos mode, or Chaos mod rather, playthrough. San Andreas seems to be the funnest, but there's also GTA 5 Chaos, I think? Or was it only GTA 5 viewers decide cheats? I don't know, basically look it up if you want. It's all fun. No, some of it stops being fun a little bit down the line when it's like... In GTA 5, half of the cheats are turned into some other weird NPC model, and that completely breaks all the missions and mission markers and everything, so you literally cannot do anything as soon as anyone buys that cheat. Or in Chaos mod for San Andreas that I'm watching now, I guess it's his first try with that. He keeps getting teleported, which is like freaking bridge in San Fierro or in some other weird locations in the middle of missions, has to kill himself or just go get a plane to bypass all the blocked bridges and go back to Los Santos. It's kind of funny, but at the same time gets kind of repetitive. Okay, here is probably where the hidden block... Yay, okay. What was that flicker? Simulation! I wonder if this was like the permeating ore of the invisible block was making everything else invisible when I was touching it. It's a very technical explanation for this. Sonic has... Well, I mean, the evil Sonic is red and black, so you know he's an OC. Mario is already half an OC because he's red. Actually, in Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES, he's black and red. So Mario was the first OC.
He's Wario, an evil Mario.
Yeah, I guess he is an evil Mario, but he's really colorful. Way too colorful to be an OC. Actually, no, that's wrong. Some OCs are way too garishly colorful. He's way too complementary colors colorful. I would even call it competently colorful, maybe. Yeah, someday I will land the first hit on that. At least I defended. Okay. How much does this cost? 3. I cannot use it. Well, that's gonna be a slightly longer fight. What? I wonder what's all the jewelry that keeps flying out of everyone. Why the attack effects badges do that. Ah. Ah. Aha. Okay, now jump on this guy. Well, that's enough, I guess. At this point, you can already calculate if I'm gonna be able to survive this. And I should, with 5 HP, if I land all the defenses. Okay, lucky works as well. Even better. Well, it's not really different. You know what? I'm gonna expedite this a little bit. It's worth it. -1 hit from these guys. Hey! Also, Evil Sonic wasn't a spy for Robotnik. He was just like an edgelord. Hey, level up. Timed perfectly for when I have pretty much nothing. Patch
What
points.
about Metallics? He's kind of an evil Sonic.
Who's that? Is that just like Metal Sonic or someone else?
Yeah.
Well, he never was like considered a good guy by anyone, I guess. Because the qualification here was to be able to be a spy by being like coming off as a good guy character. Knuckles, no, Knuckles was kind of in your face in 3 Knuckles, and we thought he was.
He's not a bad guy. He's just an idiot.
Yeah, and he wasn't really working for Eggman so much. He was just kind of like fooled by him into attacking Sonic. Okay, to use that if I didn't level up. Is that is it from the Fortis music in Bros 3?
I think so.
Kind of like I think part of the indoor actual music of this place, unless it is already playing here. It has that little chord again, somewhere in it. Oh, Mario, what the? When a word of hurt, Mario's here already. You got to tell the leader, Red Koopa. Ah, I guess here's the proper indoor music. Okay, I think if you don't touch bombs, they don't start exploding. So, you gotta just leave them alone for now. Also, I should tattle him. Actually, probably Gombario is the better selection for this. Because jump attacks are useful against Koopas. I don't think there's gonna be spiky enemies in here. But, on the other hand, Cooper is the only one who can survive this, not take damage. And I guess Gombario, if he takes... Normally, if your partners take any sort of damage, which I'm not sure how it even happens, I guess sometimes it does when you attack something that, like... I guess if Gombario, like, attacks a spike guy, they just get paralyzed for a turn or two or something. But if you end the fight with that, it's fine. Oops. Ugh. It's very chill inside this fortress, isn't it? That's because there's so much water inside. Jeez. Let's see when the Super Mario 3 Fortress theme is in here. Ah. There we go. Also that part where I think you said you quit, Hippocat, with the cannons, the Bill Blasters. I think that might have been the first time they repurposed the airship music from Bros 3 as like a general theme for Bill Blasters and all that living ammunition style enemies. And it has been reused since multiple times here and there. But the first time I heard it remixed in such a role was later in this dungeon, and it was real cool. Well, I think I just fucked myself a little bit. Eh, I'll live. I could use that hard block though. I wonder if that guy will respawn. Did I not add my 5 HP when I put on the badge? Or did I just get hit enough since leveling up just earlier there? I fought all the bombs and cool. I don't remember if they did any damage to me. Oh well. Main thing is to do this. Well, if that guy respawns, I'm gonna pretend he's still dead and I'm gonna try to avoid him. I'm gonna wager they probably have 3 HP. But still, would be nice to be able to keep track without having to remember. Bombs are pretty temperamental, and they get steaming mad when you attack them. You better not jump on them when they're angry, or they'll blow up in your face. In fact, stay away entirely. Then from distance with items hammers. Yeah, I guess it's slightly bigger distance than jumping on them. Apparently, in order to defuse the bomb, you just hit it with a hammer, and that absorbs the explosion. I screwed myself over again. Well, actually, now we can see how this doesn't matter if it ends the fight. It does not. Let's just grab Mario get any further now. Mario, you don't try any. You'll still never find your way through the fortress. Looks like there might be some fighting here. How exciting, see ya. Wow. How was that music there? It's kind of half the instruments missing or something. What? Keep doing this, but I'll only learn not to do it when it starts actually having consequences. I guess I cannot get that key right now. There is a place somewhere around here, like I think there, where that Koopa just went through, that you can actually squeeze if you really try hard, despite there being an explodable wall for later. Okay, this time, since there's 2 bombs, I need to actually remember to hit with Goombaria first. Oh! Okay, I pressed slightly earlier there, I guess. I wonder if there is such a thing as too late with this defense move. man, they didn't really give too many pixels to Mario's sprite in this game. I guess it fits in with the resolution of everything else, but he looks so much better in the GameCube version. Power Bounce, aka the one jump that you need to use and nothing else matters at this point.
Is it the one that you can do infinitely?
Yep. Probably not infinitely, but quite a lot. And also, the best and most satisfying thing is to like there's attacks you can get that buff your damage, and of course as you keep doing attacks the buff slightly dissipates, but the thing to do in the late game is to just buff yourself over the course of like 3 turns and then one hit KO a boss with the power bounce. I'm gonna try that at least once on somebody. Ah! Shit. I should be able to defend against that either, but I mean not either, also, but kinda forgot how. Well, let's try it out, why not? I think it gets like harder and harder as you go, and at some point it decides to just block you completely. Ooh, I will actually not do that at all. No. I guess it doesn't matter in this case, last bomb, but still. And if Mario finishes the round by jumping on them, pretty sure the HP hurt will still stay with him. Ah! Still failed me because of depth perception. Oh boy. Well. I'm too lazy to deal with this. Let's use the Prisoner of War. Oh hey, shit! Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I thought it dealt 3 damage and not 2. Well. I think that was an entirely wrong thing to do here. Well, not really much I can do apart from sacrifice Gombario to absorb one of these attacks. Ah! Success. Okay, maybe they had defense? I don't think they have defense. I guess the POW just does too, huh? Oh well. Speedrun threats. I should have probably checked if I could jumped on the staircase on that side and go up. But probably not. Probably wouldn't have been able to do that. I can hear, but seems like, well, I mean, we'll get to that room some other way, definitely. It's not like this game to lock out rooms. Hey, here's this effect. Gah! Okay, that guy has slight delay in his attack. I'm gonna save my FP for now. I can disable these Koopos with my jumping attacks. Just fine. What was the game? I guess it was Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, maybe the future Mario and Luigi's as well. Where I think with the Koopa enemies you can actually use their shells to like kick them back into other enemies in the fight. Or something. I might be confusing it with just like a bro item in one of the later Mario and Luigi games. Ah! Well, I didn't have my hand on the controller. Hey! Finally did it. Also, I feel like they shouldn't fall on their back when they lose their wings, because that kind of like makes them as pointless as the ground ones. Because you still jump on them, no matter what. I guess they have 1 health more because it didn't count even 1 jump on them, but as if that matters. Wow, I'm just failing this. But that guy, how long is he gonna lay there? I'm sure the like higher level Ricardo Koopas in the future get up faster. Also, going by Mario Canon, I think the colors here imply that the smarter, aka Koopas with like more of a sense of self-preservation, all work for Bowser, because all the green ones are friendly, and the red ones who usually don't walk off ledges in other games, they are all attacking us. Also, they get cool shades. And in Super Paper Mario, I guess it's not a big spoiler, but they start off working for Bowser, but then get recruited for the actual villain of that game, and they only get shades when they get recruited for that villain for some reason, instead of having them immediately because they work for Bowser. Because the shades are just an indicator of whether they will attack Mario and his friends, which is kind of weird. Man, I still remember when I thought, based on the graphics from Super Mario All-Stars Mario Bros. 1, I thought they were geese, like, behind the cabbage or something like that. And not actual turtle-like, tortoise-like creatures with shells on. Actually, wait a second. Can't you do this? Yeah. Crazy money. I wish you could do that in the platformers, but I guess it doesn't really make much sense in 2D. Just like that paper, no, not paper, Mario Party minigame where the jump rope made of blue flames. That one giant bomb Mario Party game was epic when the 2 last people out of 4 in that minigame were going up to like 100 jumps. No one would fail, but then they failed both on the same jump. And it was a tie, and they spent like half an hour jumping there. With no point, no one got any coins for that in the end because it was a tie. It was pretty funny. Back when Giant Bomb was good. Oh wait, there's nothing here for me. Antivirus, go away. It's kind of an asshole move to advertise your VPN when it's no longer gonna work in Russia. Actually, maybe they revoked that, but I would doubt it. They probably didn't think to stop advertising it to me, based on my location. Should be playing through OBS to catch if it loses the emulator. Okay, this is perfect, I think. Whoa, looks like Mario's here. That tar at the bottom, by the way, represents, I guess, the room below. It's not an actual water or anything. Okay, blow up a wall there. Outdoorsy area. I kind of forget, I guess probably that explodable wall on the side. Yeah, that's how we get that chest. For some reason I always like the outskirts of the fortress, like these two couple screens outside around this area. I also am suddenly feeling really nostalgic for the first Super Mario RPG. I should play it on my own time, someone. Maybe on my SNES Mini. Well, again, my Mario 305, you weren't here when it was really graphically wonky. Actually, right now also, the pause, it shouldn't be a black screen. And these like crazy ass noise textures with the entire font of numbers down there and random pixels. all of this shouldn't be happening. But no matter which of the two graphical plugins I choose and what settings I pick, I cannot seem to make it entirely free of issues. So we're gonna have to settle for that. And also, whenever anyone whispers and has that like, noisy rendered font, everything just disappears. So for those situations I'm gonna have to switch plugins, and that's gonna be fun. Unless I find some secret to do it better before next session. Which actually today's stream is gonna end in 15 minutes. Probably not gonna get the boss. I might actually, you know what, it'll be interesting if I get to that exact place where Hippocat stopped playing this game, apparently. And so next stream is gonna start and continue with all the stuff that he hasn't seen. Probably should have changed to Cooper there, because he can finish them without damage, but I guess it doesn't matter. Honestly, even the SNES is not perfectly emulated still in some games. Probably the NES is. And I think like the newer consoles that are actually kind of emulated, they... Yeah, hammer. They might be emulated better than the older ones. And I'm just gonna repeat my guess as to why. As because they're more powerful, they probably use less weird-ass tricks that do not get emulated. That screen blinked for a second there. Yeah, I don't think I have a key for this. Yes. If I drop down here, it's just gonna put me back on that staircase. I guess I could probably try jumping up the staircase, but the entrance here would have been blocked. That answers that. Well, let's fall for the obvious trap. Loser, says you're right, you fell for it. Was my plan all along, don't laugh too hard about it. Oh, what was that? Where did that fall from? Oh, I wondered what just fell, but aren't you Mario? I never in a million years thought I'd meet such a famous guy in a place like this. Who, me? My name's Bombette. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm Bobom. Pleased to meet you.
Is Bombette best waifu?
Probably in this game. Yeah, I don't actually remember like any significant female characters, apart from Peach, obviously. There's another female partner, but she's meant to be pretty old, I think. And another one's a baby. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. But other than that, the others are all guys, I'm pretty sure. Some of the star spirits, but they kind of all are kind of like... Now, in the second game, of course, there's several candidates of equal worth, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Oh, look, here, I'm losing hope. I'm so hungry, so sad, and mad, angry, I'm filling with rage. I'm really angry now, I want out right now, you hear me, Coopus? Why don't you try exploding? I was thinking of
Sorry, I hope you didn't just call Link Zelda.
Classic. Did you know that Metroid's a girl? Those thinking Koopa Bros worked us way too hard. They were making us work for 25 hours a day, unreal. Yeah, Mario says a lot. Also in Mario and Luigi games, he does like Italian gibberish. Every time to make my mark in the world, boom.
Doesn't he also says Mamma Mia?
Well, yeah. In Super Mario 64, if you leave him long without control too hard, he falls asleep and starts like mumbling. Oh, spaghetti. Oh, some other things probably, but I don't remember spaghetti. Probably lasagna or something, I don't know. I'm sorry, I simply will not obey tyrants anymore. Those Koopa Bros can't squash the pride of a Bob-omb. Also, Link says things, just not like outwardly, and he screams. You'll get it one day, my Barrio. There we go, I'm proud of you. And Samus talks as well. No one is actually mute. Samus talks in Metroid Prime games. Pretty sure you can... I don't remember if she has voice acting in those, but... I guess maybe she doesn't talk in the Prime games actually, never mind. But she definitely talks in Fusion. And she has inner monologues. And she must surely talk in freaking Other M. Angles, vectors. Rogue. It's so complicated, my head's going to explode. Ha! All of us bombs get locked in here by Koopa Bros. Nothing we can do about it. The Koopa Bros used to be cool. They got conceited because Kami Koopa likes them. Before, they were just typical young guys from Koopa Village. They were nice enough. I think maybe their desire for adventure corrupted them. I never knew that about them. I guess I never talked to this guy. Interesting. Or I forgot. Also likely. What's that? Why am I locked up here? Because I'm a menace! At least to these guys. Those uncouth Koopa Bros. There's just one of many bombs working here. But those Koopa Bros, once Bowser took over, they started working us into the ground. I couldn't take it anymore, so I exploded next to them. Yeah, that was a mistake. The Koopa Bros didn't like it. They locked me in here. And then they locked up the rest of the bombs because they thought they might rise up. Wow, you're at fault for everything. You know, Bob-omb Rebellion. What do you think about that? Oh, sorry. It's a long story, I know. Anyway, Mario, we want to get out of here. Do you think you could help spring us from this place or what? Pretty please? Help us. I promise I'll return the favor. Nah. Oh, how nice. Yeah. We'll be good friends from now on, I can feel it. We'll make a super team, Mario. Bombat, join your party. Kinda feels like when all these one-off characters from RPGs become friends with Mario, it's like a subscriber to some Twitch streamer. They're like, oh, I want to be his friend, but he's like, there's all these other people. We are of equal, like, we have equal opportunity, and he will never consider us friends, because we just watch him do all his cool shit, be successful. But in this case, it's like a streamer and 7 of his subscribers going on an adventure. Now let's think of a way to get out of here. Well, I can think of a way. Oh gee, I almost forgot. I haven't even told you about what can I do, silly me. My specialty is exploding. Check this out. See if there are any cracks in the wall, I can probably break it. Let me try this one. Poof, 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 take cover. See that? You see what I bring to the party, Mario? Oh, an escape route. Well, I guess I never thought about doing that before. I was so mad I just blew up over and over in one place. Oh, I was a little silly. I love this like weirdly moving text sometimes in these games. Well, anyway, we can get out now, right? And so can everyone else. Thank you, Mario. Now, I'll tag along and help whenever I can. I'll just ask, yeah. She has the best first strike, clearly. But most of the time she's otherwise not the best partner because, like, maybe with the controller her explosion is going to be easier to max out actually, but I think it always costs flower points. So her normal attack is pretty weak. And so she's not the best partner, apart from when you really need to do a lot of damage to a lot of people. But the first strike with her is the most powerful, so I would most like that badge that lets you switch partners without taking a turn. And then I will just probably always run around with her by default. I can first strike everyone. What's all this noise? Guess you almost forgot, exploding is prohibited inside the forest except in the case of emergencies. What in the Mario? What are you doing here? Nothing good, I bet. Everybody get him. Well. An enemy on the ground. I guess she didn't get her kill everyone attack on the first transformation. Oh well. Not transformation, it's not like that. On the first upgrade, like no upgrade state. Because you can upgrade your party members later. But her attack is just like Mario regular attack, which I guess isn't too bad. But it stops being relevant as like Mario upgrades slowly. Also, it like hurts. So if she were to destroy Bob-omb using that attack, it would hurt her as well. So I'm actually gonna do nothing. Because at the moment only Mario and Koopa are capable of killing Bob-ombs without suffering any sort of retaliation. What? It's a weird looking slam if you don't charge it. Just flies across the whole battlefield real slowly. It's gonna be interesting to be like a all badge points build for this playthrough. I wonder how long I'll keep it up, when I'll run out of useful badges for that kind of playstyle. But usually when I think I beat this game like twice maybe. When I leveled up, I just always considered if I had a badge that I really wanted to put on and couldn't, I would level up badge points, otherwise I would alternate between the other two stats. So it was not really like a long-term planning type of solution. But in this case I can prepare for all the cool badges that I will get later and put them on immediately. It's like increasing your inventory space pretty much. Feels like that, at least. Wait, where was the key? Oh, right! I have Bombette now, I can blow up a bunch of stuff. And one of the keys was behind the wall. Like this one. Oop. And tip for anyone who wants to play this later on their own, if you press the special move button while she's walking, she'll immediately stop and explode, well, start exploding. Basically, you don't have to wait for her to complete her little walk. Okay, I'm pretty sure I cannot get that yet. What I can get though is that thing at the bottom with the chest outside. Where was that? Kind of is my body, yes, I will agree. This game is pretty cool. I like its adherence to the Mario style, even though I also appreciate the weirdness of 1000-Year Door and Super Paper Mario. This one is just very Mario, and those two other ones get less and less Mario and more weird, but also interesting, so it's not really like a refund. Well, that's kind of useless. Not really a point against those games, but I remember always thinking I like this one for just being the classic Mario style. Classic Mario locations, classic Mario characters and enemies. But really learn to appreciate... Wait, yes, I have a key now. Really learn to appreciate the creativity behind the next ones, because now when I've played this one, playing it again, it feels like nothing interesting is going to happen ever. Even though, you know, there is some cool stuff in this game here and there. But, you know, it's not going to be anything completely new from that you have never seen in Mario. Most of the time. I guess you haven't seen, what, like cloud enemies from chapter 6, was it? Just sentient clouds being evil. Never seen that before in Mario, but that's kind of minor, all things considered. Like 1000-Year Door, I can't remember a single chapter that's doesn't have something weird about it. The first chapter is the most traditional one, like grassland, village, castle, pretty much like this. Only the castle doesn't belong to any typical Mario type of boss enemy, even there. Second chapter in that game is kind of not my thing, but after that everything is so cool. Pretty unique. And then Super Paper Mario is just weird. But I feel like Super has the best writing, characters and music and all that kind of stuff. But 1000-Year Door is probably the best game of the trilogy by itself, strictly speaking. Just as a game, because Super unfortunately kind of suffered as a game because they tried to be all unique with like the half platformer, half whatever the hell. It's way too easy for one. Okay, question. Will the second Koopa just stop the stackle? Word. Actually, I probably shouldn't be doing it, because it will enrage the Bob-Bombs. But in this game, for me, mostly nostalgia, because I really liked it when I played it as a kid. But if you're not satisfied by just classic Mario stuff and you want something new, then the other two are better for you. This is just good Mario fun. I've grown to kind of like JRPGs less since I played all these Mario RPGs and Mother series, but back in the day it was really like just exploring the world, even if it's linear, finding all the treasures and upgrades here and there, even if they're obviously hidden, is still really fun. And considering I haven't played this game in ages, some of that is probably still gonna carry over right now, which is cool. But Thousand Year Door I cannot wait for, because I know like no details about it. I know everything that happens in the story more or less, apart from a couple chapters, which I know a bit less. Actually, I guess a lot of the chapters I know kind of like only the synopsis of. I cannot remember what exactly happens in them, like the third one, even the second one, honestly. The fifth and sixth ones, yeah, I can't remember which one's which even. That's the game I know the least out of Paper Mario's. Not counting the two ones that don't count, obviously. What? But also you gotta kinda scale things down. Like, I'm tempted to say, oh, the graphics in Thousand Year Door are so much better, but then of course it's on the next generation platform, so of course they're gonna be more advanced. Which just happens that this style benefits the most. I would consider like old 3D better than newer 3D, and I really like old 3D graphics in games. Also, this is slightly glitched because the crack texture is just floating in the air here. I wonder if we can make it go away if we explode next to it. When I said next, I mean really next. No. Well, okay. But this style, because it relies on high-res textures so much, and smooth effects for paper effects and whatnot, I would say probably wins the most with the hardware generation, like shift or whatever you call it. The GameCube, because like Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, in its own way, it looks kind of mind-blowing compared to this one. But honestly, like Mario Sunshine compared to Mario 64, I guess it's probably a jump as big. I'm just much more used to that. Because these games have a unique style. I don't really often play cartoony games with like 2D graphics in them. In 2D games I prefer pixel art graphics to cartoony high-def graphics, so not really some Ori and the Blind Forest or that kind of stuff that everyone likes, or Hollow Knight. Something about it I cannot get into because of the art styles. If they were pixelated like Axiom Verge, I'm all for it. Yeah, Super Metroid's great. In other words, if we list masterpieces, we can be here for another several hours. My favorite game on SNES is Yoshi's Island, honestly. But I didn't have Super Metroid when I was a child. I did have Yoshi's Island. Super Metroid might have ended up being my favorite if I played it as a kid. Though I had Flashback, and I really loved that. And something about Flashback is similar to Super Metroid in a way. Like some about the graphical style, some about the large character sprite with realistic animations, and even the atmosphere occasionally. But Yoshi's Island is probably like, if I were to pick one singular game that is my just favorite of all time. Of course I would have to think between like Might and Magic games, Doom games, some of the GTA games that I like San Andreas 3 and 4. Bunch of other games, Zelda games, other Mario games, Metroids. It's kind of weird that, well, I mean, there's like all the sorts of like one-offs like Rune, American McGee's Alice, all sorts of games that I really like. But I've defaulted to saying that Yoshi's Island is my favorite game of all time. For one reason or another. And I think it might be the prettiest, apart from Donkey Kong Country games, specifically Donkey Kong Country 3, Yoshi's Island might be just the prettiest game of the 2D style for me, and the best soundtrack on the SNES, apart as well from Donkey Kong Countries. Actually no, Super Metroid is also really good in terms of soundtrack. The Third Country is though, man, I want to replay it sometime. I've been listening to its music very often, but I haven't played it for a while. Like, in a while, rather. I couldn't probably pick even 10, honestly. There's a lot of games I enjoy. Most of them are really old. Okay, we're slightly past our bedtime here. 5 minutes over. But I'm pretty sure that the Smash Charge... Actually, that's kind of useful badge, I think. How much is it? 1. I can probably... Let's see, charge up your hammer. I wonder if this one stacks if you use it for several turns. I'm gonna have to see. But that is good for enemies with defense, because you want to hit them with the least amount of hits, but those hits should be the most powerful you can. And a charged up hammer strike is the best way you can go about it. Because even hammer strikes, if you do multiple ones across multiple rounds... Like, yeah, if you charge it up and it doubles the amount of damage it does, say, it still is a win against any enemy with defense, because you only attack once, and you only lose the defense amount of damage once. Anyway, yeah, this is the section here with the build blasters. Well, Mario, I wouldn't have bet you'd make it this far. Don't get smug, pal. You just caught us off guard. Trust me, we'll mop the floor with you if we get serious. We're as cool as they come. Apart from when you jump downstairs because you have a really goofy expression. Yeah, boys, open fire. And there goes the Airship Remaster. A remaster remix. Which by itself is kind of a remix of that little Mars God of War theme. Not theme, just music piece. I wouldn't say my mind was blown when I heard this in this game, but I was really excited about recognizing the airship theme remix, and it made so much sense because airships was, apart from those moles that throw like wrenches, Rocky Wrench I guess was their name, they were all about just artillery and shooting shit at you. And so it made sense for that to be remixed into a shit shot at you theme. So Hippocat, you never got past this, right? Or did you get past it, but this is the last thing you remember?
Well, I may have fought the Koopa Bros, but I don't really remember anything past that. Maybe I will remember something when you get there.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm gonna go destroy the build blasters and I'm gonna stop there. There should be a safe block there after them. I'm gonna try to not fight any more bullet bills. Though that fight was no loss to me, no health or FP loss, but this is just, you know... Oh, well. Less time wasted, basically. I think they must have 2 health, surely, yeah. So, Bombette takes them out with 1 attack as well. And I probably should level up from the blasters as well. Put another badge point. Honestly, I shouldn't be only badge point Oh hey, this is useful. I'm gonna destroy them and I'm gonna save. Actually, I should save now, because what if I die? But I guess I'm gonna start leveling up the other stats when I've got... Maybe when I can put all the like flower and heart point plus badges I want. Because that point is gonna be redundant. Actually, I probably should have first struck with Bombette rather. Oh well. So let's see how this works. I probably should also tattle them. But I guess I'm doing this super suboptimally. Cemetery chance Mario will trick Punch Out. Homeworld PC. What's homeworld? Down to Krondor. Inquest Master Eternity, Doom Oblivion. Well, I share some of those. Obviously, Turok 2 is probably one of my favorite FPS of all times. Super Metroid Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World. You know what? Gonna be controversial here, but since I haven't played Super Mario World as a kid, only got it when I had internet and emulation, I don't feel as much nostalgia for it. I acknowledge all its strengths as a game, but I just like the All-Stars versions of our other Mario games more. And also World is kind of slightly fugly looking in my opinion in terms of graphics. But it's fine enough. I did 2 hacks for it, so I obviously liked it enough. Don't care about Punch-Out whatsoever. Homeworld, I don't even know what Homeworld is. Oh wait, no, it's the
Some
space.
kind of space strategy, I think.
Yeah. I was just confused because Homeworld, I think the name of the game is in one word. And yeah, 3 Donkey Kong Country games, obviously. My ranking of the Donkey Kong Country games is 3, then 1, then 2. Also, minority opinion. Everyone loves 2 the best. I actually kind of like it the worst. The soundtrack is amazing and the atmosphere. But 3 is just my jam because it clicks with me. Return to Krondor, I don't know. It sounds like an RPG of some sort. King's Quest, King Quest Moscow Return, I also don't know what that is. I mean, I could guess. Doom, with you, they're all Dooms, 3 being my favorite. Also minority opinion there. Oblivion, I have not beaten or gotten very far. I prefer more than Skyrim to Oblivion. But that's a tale for another story. Anyway, charge up. I'm gonna see if charging up next time stacks, but for now I'm gonna bomb, and let's see how well I can mash, because with Bombette I was never able to properly like max smash this. I'm gonna have to remember how I beat Canary Mary that one time. Which finger did I use? I'm gonna say the second one, whichever that is in English. Fuck, no. Probably should use the thumb. Let's see, we'll try. Oh, bollocks. Well, the worst part is... Actually, no, all the... Yeah, by 2 more, yes, it stacks, cool. So, I guess I'll body slam this one. The other 2 I'm just gonna have to defend against, but I have enough health. Now I'm gonna blow up, because this cannon is already slightly damaged. Okay. I think that might actually get tougher as she gets upgraded, because all the damage gets upgraded. And that might get additional... whatchamacallums. Like, basically more to feel with mashing. Okay, let's see. Yep, that was kind of worth it. Though, for all I know, honestly, it could have been like... If I did 2 normal or 3 normal hammer attacks, I would have... Yeah, that would have taken only... What, like... 3 health from it instead of 5. It could have 4. Let's finish this one with the regular hammer attacks and see how long it takes. Yeah. With regular hammer attacks, it depleted itself by 1 each time. 2. I guess this will also make do 1 damage. Yeah, 3. Yeah, this guy has 4 health, which means using 2 charges and hammer strike is a win already, because it takes less rounds to do more damage then. I wonder if I can hammer these guys. They're flying technically, but they're still ground level. Oh yeah. This makes me think if I could do a Mario Maker 2 level in the Mario World 3D or 3D World whatever, where you have the hammer, the suit, which is the hammer attack. Have that and a lot of bullet bill enemies. Huh. It could be interesting. Okay, 4. Yeah, okay, they have 4 health, looks like. And there's a level up. But yeah, I can't really give a list like yours, Barrio, because I would have to include a lot of other games. A lot of random PC games, a lot of games from my SNES. Like freaking Super Black Base. Who even knows about that game? I should finish it someday. Finish streaming it, I mean, specifically. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This is gonna be it for today. I'm gonna stream it again tomorrow, this time, for 3 more hours. And I don't know if Yoshi Banjo is still here, or I'm pretty sure they didn't come to our Discord. But Barry, if you wanna keep tabs on my streams, because I'm gonna be streaming all 3 Paper Mario games, the good ones, you can check the description of the stream for the Discord link to our Discord server, where I post notifications of when streams if anything changes or stuff like that, and we post links to streams as soon as they start, so you won't miss them. But yeah, other than that, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow next time. For now, though, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.